To Ministry of Madness. Please be advised that this is an 18+ channel with adult humor and views. No responsibility is held by the host for views or words of panelists. Now feel free to fuck off if you're a bit of a snowflake or just a turd. Ministry of Madness.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
One man leads, two men enter. 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 One man leads, two men enter.
Afternoon. Paul, yeah, probably. It's I scheduled it and fired up within 5 minutes, so afternoon, dude. Afternoon, Budge. Afternoon, John and Kendra. Yeah, just fired one up as sort of anybody live, sort of not with panels anyway, so I thought I'd chuck up a afternoon live panel. Links out there. No subject, no bitching, no shouting. No, please, no shouting. I said please. But I did put chill in the title, so I don't know, or description. So we'll have to see how that goes. Afternoon, Reese. So I've just ditched one in the ashtray and the grinder's going again, so. Afternoon.
How do? How's it going?
Yeah, all right. All good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right actually. I've just got back from 5 days in Whitby. It's been quite nice.
Oh, nice. Has it been wet?
Yeah.
Wet and windy?
A little bit, not really windy. Just drizzly and rainy.
Yeah.
Didn't let it put a dampener on things though. There's stuff to do indoors. There's a couple of arcades. There's a bowling alley in one of them, and there's a crazy golf as well, so you can go do that. Took a boat trip on harbour. Went round all the shops, obviously. But yeah, quite nice. Nice just to get away and breathe air that's not Huddersfield.
I always, whatever the weather, I'll take advantage as well,
Yeah, it was all right,
You can get out of wet clothes, so. Of
course you can. I built a sandcastle.
Nice. Find any jet on the beach? And Whitby's famous for jet, isn't it?
Yeah, we didn't spend enough time, unfortunately. I wanted to spend more time on beach, but Mrs. and daughter obviously wanted to trail around bloody shops.
Yeah.
So it's inevitable what we ended up doing, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's incredible because for me, going on taking a walk on beach, it's free.
Yeah,
but I enjoy it immensely because there's so much to see. Especially considering I'm from miles inland, so I never get to go to the seaside. Fascinated with beach, I love it.
I've got to be honest, I do. But we're not that far away, we're only sort of 45 minutes away from Sandy Beach, so
you're about 2 hours drive to Whitby.
Yeah.
So you can get to but Blackpool's shit. I fucking hate Blackpool. It's It's like a poor man's version of Vegas, isn't it? Vegas for poverty-stricken communities.
Yeah.
But yeah, what have you been up to? I haven't spoken to you in a while.
Not a lot. I've done 1 or 2 lives, not too many. I haven't jumped on many paddles. My missus hasn't been the best, so she's been back and forth the hospital and stuff. I've had car trouble, so I haven't been able to take her. So when she hasn't been here, I've just been, making sure the place is tidy and.
Sorry to hear that, mate. It's always a struggle, isn't it? You know, when you've got a loved one that's poorly.
Yeah. She's got her health problems, but she had to go in for an operation, and it's taken a little while for her to heal. So it's the pain more than anything. It's pain. It's in an awkward spot. So,
well, I wish her all the best, mate.
Yeah, she's not too bad. She came home today with a couple of £100 worth of antibiotics on the black market from the hospital. So, she's getting there. She's getting there.
People actually sell antibiotics on the black market these days.
They probably do, because down here in Wales, they don't like giving them to you unless you're fucking on your last legs, if I'm honest.
Actually, they've been overprescribed for years, haven't they? That's one of the problems with them. But there's actually they've discovered a new weapon in the fight against bacteria, and they're called phages. So they're little more than a virus, but they prey exclusively on bacteria. So if you have a bacterial disease, they'll introduce phages into your bloodstream.
Wow.
The same way that they do antibiotics.
Yeah. Big up, mate. Yeah, she had to go from her treatment centre today up to the hospital to have some intravenous antibiotics, and then, like I said, she came home with a bag full. Well,
there's a fair few strains of that are resistant, isn't there?
Yeah.
MRSA, E. coli, C. diff, quite a few others, and some of them are pretty fucking scary, man.
Yeah. Well, that's what they worry about with her. So, because of her kidney problems, they got to be careful what antibiotics they give her. But the ones they do give her for like infections and shit, they're super strong. And they're not some that's prescribed very often. So you can see that, they must be trying to get a handle on it. They know they've over prescribed over the years, and my brother was saying the other week, he's not long moved up from Sussex, and down there is the Polish guys that he'd worked with. When they went home, they'd bring back loads of antibiotics and painkillers with them. They were mega cheap over there. So,
you get people doing trips from America into Mexico for exactly the same reason.
Yeah.
There's they used to do it with AIDS medication quite a lot, because there was some AIDS medication that hadn't received FDA approval in the United States.
Yeah.
Because they dragged their feet on it. So people were going south at border to go get this AIDS medication that you couldn't get in America, and they were actually, they were helping a lot of people, but people went to jail for it because it was classed as drug smuggling.
Yeah, a lot of people do that from the US, so don't they? In the southern states, if they go on,
they have to go to Canada as well. As some of them drive north to Canada because the prescriptions are a lot cheaper up there.
Yeah, I've seen a few things about that. People crossing the border into Canada, and they're prepared to drive 3 hours plus if it's, to see their doctor just for prescriptions. You know what I mean? It's they're prepared to drive an extra couple of hours just to save some money. Which says a lot, really.
Oh dear! I tell you what, though, it's worn me out. I need an holiday from my holiday, mate.
Yeah, anything more than a week when we used to go, the kids, was too much for me. We used to go for a fortnight sometimes, and by the end of it, or just over a week, I'd be pulling my hair out and wanting to go home. But if I do a short, 5 days, I'm fine.
I was missing my cat.
Yeah, that's my main problem with going away, is missing the dogs and worrying about the dogs.
Yeah. But I mean, if I dog, I'd take it to Whitby with me. You'd have to get accommodation where it were acceptable. But there's loads for a dog to do, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, there'd be loads of dog-friendly accommodation too.
Even restaurants and bars and stuff. A lot of them are dog-friendly.
Yeah. A lot of them don't mind taking a hit on their hygiene rating to allow dogs in, because customers who go there with dogs know that most of them are way above their food hygiene rate, and it's just because they allow dogs that they get a low rating. Well,
there's one at cafes in Whitby that's got a dog that belongs to the cafe, and it's just there all the time. It just trots around saying hello to people. People love it.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind seeing pets in cafes and pubs and that.
I mean, you'd have you if you went to someone's house and they had a dog, you wouldn't say, "Well, I'm not going to eat at your fucking house because you've got a dog," would you?
No.
That'd just be ignorant. AJ Smith says, "Big up the pussycat."
Meow.
Anyway, I'm going to jump off Ministry. I just popped on just to say hello and see how you were doing. But
no worries.
Yeah, I'm going to
all good.
Go and unpack some of my stuff. So
nice.
Hey, see you in a bit.
All right, see you in a bit. Start your after holiday recovery.
Yeah, I will do. See you later, mate. Ta-da.
See you later. We got the alien auditor on there somewhere. He's gloating probably about the disclosure. He's hiding behind his avatar, smiling about the disclosure. There you go. Yeah. I've got to admit, I haven't watched it all yet. There's a lot to get through, but I am going to take my time to watch some of it. Hey, we got all the clones in today. Hey. Yeah. Don't mind it as long as you all behave yourselves. Oh, I was just in my do-out tin then. Excuse me for being ignorant. Yeah, nice to hear from Reese. I haven't spoken to Reese for a bit. But I'm glad he enjoyed his holiday. Me and the missus could probably do a day or two away when she heals up. So, I don't know. I'll have to take the dog, I suppose, or get one of the kids in to look after the dog. Don't like leaving him. He's the only one because he does howl, and I know if I get daughter into or one of the daughters in to look after him, he's going to be showing off most of the time. So
It's calmed down now, isn't it, Mama? It's calmed down.
Yeah.
It's a bit hectic in this house, so I had to mute it up, didn't I? They've all gone now. They've all gone upstairs on. You hear the dog barking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try not to come on when it's a bit hectic.
Yeah, that's all right, man. It's all right. So you've been getting the wall done, have you? Have you sorted out your leak thing?
Well, yeah. Basically, what happened is, I think it's the boiler that's playing up. Remember, I said the boiler's playing up a few months ago. I couldn't get fucking. I got some guy to sort the boiler out. He paid 230 quid to change 3 parts on it. Changed the parts. He bleeded it. He changed his parts and he was still doing that knocking noise, bam, 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 banging noise. He went, "No, it's just trapped air." He went, "It was a nightmare, but the air's gone now." So anyway, I fucking changed the radiator, then I bam straight away. The boiler's banging again. And I texted him. He went, "No, it's just trapped air. Just keep on top of the right above the boiler because it's upstairs in the kid's bedroom.
Yeah.
There's like a bleed valve and loads of fucking air comes out of it." Anyway, so that's one fucking thing. And then the other thing, I looked under the floorboards, didn't I? There's fucking loads of water under the floorboards.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it might have been a leak because the copper pipes are under the living room floorboards. But so what I've done is turn the boiler off last night so no one used it. And usually it's when we're using the boiler all night, having showers and that, the boiler will fucking in the morning. There's no pressure.
Afternoon hours.
Hello, mate. You all right?
You've got a small leak somewhere then, haven't you?
No, what I'm trying to say is I've turned the boiler off so no one used it, and then the day after there's still pressure in the boiler. So it must be the boiler losing its pressure on its own.
Wow. That's mad.
Well, it's kept his pressure all day, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on no more. No one knows anything.
Sounds like a dicky switch or something to me. Afternoon.
Sick is I'll get one of them fucking Harlequin baseball bats to it. Boom! Yo! Finishes. Yo.
Right, what's going on, fella?
How you doing, Minister? You all right?
Yeah, all good, man. All good.
Big up, Hammers.
I'm just having trouble hearing you. I'm going to come back in a minute.
All right, no worries.
All right?
I don't know because I turned it off last night. It's reset itself. I don't know. But
yeah, probably.
I ain't got a clue. The guy phoned me, the boiler guy. He went, "Oh, it's just trapped air." I had loads of fucking problems. I was sat there for an hour scratching my head, he said.
Yeah.
It's just trapped air in the fucking boiler system.
Yeah.
But I turned it off fucking last night. I thought, fuck it, turn it off, see if it loses pressure. And then this morning, there's still pressure in it. So it can't be a leaky pipe, can it? It would have dropped down. So, but I turned it back on, had a shower, and it's not leaked. It's not dropped all day. So I don't know what's going on.
Strange.
So,
all right, man.
Certainly, mate. Yeah, you all right?
Yeah.
Good. How you
3,
doing,
2,
Angie?
1. 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3.
Yo! Big
Oi,
up, Yo!
What's happening? You good?
Yeah, all good. All good, man.
Nice one. What's the weather like in Wales?
Not too bad. Warm. Little bit drizzle earlier, but warm.
Yeah, it's sort of humid here. It's warm and humid.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a few days where it wouldn't get above sort of 14 or 15 degrees.
Yeah.
We had a northeasterly breeze, so.
How's your dog ministry? Is he still all right? Is he still alive and kicking, mate?
Yeah, he's all right, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Last time I spoke to you, you was going to get another dog, or you thinking about it,
Yeah,
or are you going to wait a while?
No, I'm going to wait a little bit, I think. He did, I bumped into my mate the other day, and he was in his van, and he had his miniature Schnauzer Ragnar with him. Puppy,
Yeah.
16 weeks. just been for it's going to be a poncy little thing. But you know, it came straight to the window, and I sort of grabbed hold of it and give it a fuss in, and he jumped up. My dog jumped up in my mate's van and was wagging his tail, kissing him. And the last puppy, he's very well behaved, good with other dogs. But the last puppy came into contact with, which was my daughter's bully. He wanted to savage her. He wanted to kill her. And she was a young as well, but I think she was just too much.
My bully's like that with certain breeds, like, you know what I mean? So I've got to be so careful with him. He's brilliant with people, but some dogs, it just fronts it up a bit. Like, you know, I let him know that I'm in control and that.
Yeah.
And I tell him no, and he kind of calms down. But I'm not able to trust him around dogs. The only dog he's good with is my mate's. She's got a big bully, and he's known that a while, like, and he's brilliant with that. But it just stops him from socializing. He's an outcast. I just can't take no. Listen, with a 6-stone bully, you can't take no chances, mate.
You can't, no. You know, my dog's, he's fine with other dogs. Occasionally, but like you said, there's certain breeds that he looks at them and he thinks, I'm not having anything to do with you, and that's bully breeds. Yeah.
Has your one still got his balls? So some people tell me that it don't really matter if they've got balls or not. You know, it don't change nothing. In other words, because I just thought it was a testosterone thing, like, you know what I mean? And
when I get to a certain age, no, it won't make a difference. But there's certain breeds he doesn't like. So bully breeds he's not keen on. Border collie.
Isn't it funny that certain breeds or boys and that, you know what I mean, they don't kind of like, and other ones are brilliant with.
Yeah, there was a border collie that used to wind him up terribly when I was up the allotment. And it did it for years and years and years, and used to bully him through the gate. It was a big thing. And the one day, my dog jumped the 6-foot fence through barbed wire, grabbed hold of this thing, and shook it.
Blimey.
So, but it took a couple of years of antagonisation from this dog. But since then, he hasn't liked border collies, and he doesn't like German pointers for some reason.
It's mad, isn't it?
Sees them from a mile away, and his fucking hackles go up on his back. So I don't know what that's about. I've got no idea.
My one, where he's had his ears clipped, his ears and his nose are so sensitive, and he literally scans if he can smell a dog, like.
Yeah.
And there's me Bijon's brilliant. She's all right with all dogs, but I just can't take the risk with him. I'd love him to socialise, but I just cannot take that risk.
No.
I have to scream at people if they've got their dog up. If they got their dog loose and it comes up to him and that, you know, I have to let them know.
Yeah. Yeah,
he's not.
You do.
Because the people just have their dogs and they've got no recall. That's the main thing, is people don't know how to recall their dogs.
No, my dog's recall's always been pretty good. There's been one or two of mine that have been stubborn when it comes to other dogs, and my Whippet was one. But Whippets are notoriously wooden-headed. You know, they are stubborn dogs. They are highly intelligent and very obedient. When they've got that sight in their eye and in their mind that there's something to hunt or chase, whether there's
they're on it in there.
Them back off that. There's no, once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. If you think humans are hostile, dogs, some of them, they'll bite you head off.
Would you say that dogs will mimic your behaviour? So if you're antisocial and you're a bit of a fucker, will the dog mimic, like, reflect your behaviour?
Yes.
I think in some cases. Yeah, I believe so.
When you're walking up to someone, or say you're walking a dog and you see someone with a small dog and they hike it up into their arms and start bleating like a goat. About your dog, even though your dog's nowhere near him, you must have encountered them. And if the dog will do the same as the owner, it will start barking and being aggressive.
Do you know what I find? I find
anxious
yeah, a lot of women who have got dogs, and no disrespect to women, but they hold the lead, and the dog can feel what they're letting off, the pheromones or whatever it is.
Yeah, definitely.
And so dogs sort of like reflect. If someone's anxious, then the dog's kind of anxious. Sometimes they bark, don't they, when they're anxious? Or like my one, like, I don't know whether he's aggressive or reactive. I say reactive, but I don't take that chance.
No, that's not very nice. Just answering the chat.
Well. Anyway, I know you don't like football, but football season starts soon.
Yeah.
And West Ham's bought. Go on, mate. What was that?
I'll just say, just come at the end of the rugby league season and all.
Yeah, I've been watching a bit of the old rugby. Not that I'm into it, really. And West Ham's bought fucking no one.
Yeah. That's one thing I've heard. The extortionate amounts that players have been changing hands for this closed season.
Well, puppies have gone down though in price now, though, and they because like they went a bit mad. They nearly doubled, didn't they, through lockdown because everyone was indoors working, buying dogs.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, because I know a watch dealer, right, and he doubled his money in Rolexes. Right, so during lockdown, people were saving thousands on their fares and that because they was all working from indoors. So they was either buying Rolexes or dogs.
Crazy.
And like now it's all peaked out, like everything starts slowing down. So even the prices of dogs, although they near on doubled, they're coming down, like, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It used to be Wales was the headquarters of puppy farming, wasn't it?
It was,
and so a lot of the dogs still come from puppy farms.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful.
And I'll tell you one. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing how these breeders get away with it. I mean, I know this because I've done it with my Bichon. And when I researched the bird afterwards, it turned out that she bought from puppy farms, but touchwood, my one turned out all right.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, I should have sussed it, but I went in there, and once you see the dog, your heart goes bang, and like you fall in. It's like love at first sight, and that's how they get away with it. But when you got these dogs, they're full of parvo, they're full of all sorts of diseases because how they've been kept in these puppy farms. And it's a shame, like, because you can go and get one off these breeders for like 700-800 quid, but you just don't know whether or not that dog's going to die.
No, it's a chance you take. There's a lot of good breeders in Wales. I know most about the work.
How much are they charging? What are they charging? 1,800 quid or what? Depends on what breed.
Yeah, it depends what it is. Whippets around the £1,000 mark.
Would you get another? Would you get what one's Sean? Is it a lurcher or a whippet?
Mine's a lurcher. He's
I love lurchers. My mates used to have lurchers. They used to have ferrets and a kestrel, and we used to go out hunting. And I'll tell you what, them lurchers, I can tell you some stories about ratting and all that, and it was a bit naughty. You can imagine, like, brilliant. You know, they're scruffy, wiry things, them lurchers, but I'll tell you what brilliant little hunters, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever had a ferret, Ministry?
Oh, I'd loads, yeah.
What do you think?
Because I only
what do you think?
Yeah, I get a bit.
What do you think of them? They're quite intelligent. I know they've got small brains and they're a bit docile and all, but when you put them down an hole and that, and they know exactly what they're doing, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, you can train ferrets. People keep them in your house and have their scent glands removed.
What do you mean? So they don't smell, or
they don't smell? And females, you have to have. Otherwise, when they go into the menstruation cycle. If they're not bred, they might die.
Really?
They're susceptible to a couple of diseases or conditions. So
they're beautiful creatures, aren't they?
Oh, they're brilliant. They're funny, hilarious. Especially around if you've got dogs that get on with them, like my dogs have always got on with my ferrets. You know what I mean? Bring the ferret in the house.
Who would win? Who would win
for an hour with the dogs? You know.
Who would win, Mama? A ferret or a cat?
Probably a cat. Cat's stronger. Ferrets.
Have you seen that thing on YouTube when they hunt rats? They put the fucking ferret out there and it all fucking
put it down the other net, and the old rat runs out the other end. The rat runs out the other end, and then the old jack goes after it, or the lurcher.
The dogs as well. You got a dog, you got a ferret that goes through the holes, and you got dogs that run after them as well. Have you seen?
Yeah, that? I used to do it when I was younger. My mate had all them, and we used to go ratting and that.
Yeah, I swear. Oh, it's fucking evil. It's not evil, but when you watch it, just rats supposed to be vermin, aren't they?
They are vermin, aren't they? Do you know what? Believe it or not, grey squirrels are vermin. They're classed as vermin.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I love them when they jump across the fucking fence.
Listen, I had some in my loft, right? I went up there and it ripped all my rock wall up and it made a nest. Anyway, I phoned up about them, and this guy comes round and he said, I'm going to put a trap up there, and I'll leave the trap for a few days. He said, failing that, he said he's going to shoot them. And my heart went, oh. I said, what are you going to do? He said, I'll use them for bait, for foxes. Now, bearing in mind, he's a legal, licensed vermin catcher. But when he told me he was going to shoot them, Anyway, what happened? He went up the loft. He put the trap up there. He put some nuts in the trap, this metal trap thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, he caught. It must have been the female. But what he said to me is, sometimes there's two females because another female will come along to help with the babies. Right. So because I had the nest there, he's come in the next day. Anyway, the squirrel, what he caught in the trap, had died. It must have had a heart attack, panicked. Yeah. It died. Anyway, he come back the next day, put the trap down again. He said, sometimes you'll get an adopted, like another female will come in, like smell the scent of the other one and adopt the babies. So he said, I'll have to come back for the babies.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's come back and he's caught the babies with a litter picker. You know, a litter picker?
Oh, yeah.
You know, one of them things, a grabber, a little, and he took about 4 babies out of there and all. So he was here for 5 days, like, you know what I mean? Anyway, I got them to, they blocked the hole in the end. But the fucking damage the squirrels caused up there was mayhem. My dog used to run because I used to hear it, like, eating all the wood. And it had ripped all my rock wall up, made like a nest.
Basically, there's a proper guy in America, I think he is. He loves ferrets from a young age. If you look in his videos, he says, I love ferrets from a young age. And fucking, he can whistle like, woo, woo, or something, and then they'll come back to him. He can throw it in a fucking,
Well, it's the same as foxes. You can train foxes, like, you know.
Yeah, you can train them. You can train them up. You can train them to hunt for you as well.
See, the thing with foxes in
night, you know, after rabbits, we turn the lamp on for rabbits, and look, we've had a fox run into the light after a rabbit. It's crazy.
In London, too many people feed the foxes, so instead of being like wild, they literally come to people's houses for food. And I think, you know, and there's hundreds and there's thousands of them. They scream like mad.
Yeah.
That's when they're mating, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I've heard that fox scream. It's like, isn't it?
Sounds like someone's being strangled, like.
Yeah, I'm sure I've heard that one.
Played some screaming fox noises the other day on the live.
Did you? It's awful, isn't it?
It is awful. Especially when you're out in the middle of the night and the dogs and it just comes from nowhere.
Oh, my little dog chases them. She does. As soon as she sees or hears them, bang, she's like a bullet. And she don't normally run like. As soon as she sees one of them, boom.
Yeah, mine would chase foxes. Well, he wouldn't get very far because he's not very quick. He did have a little chase on a squirrel the other day, but he trotted more than chased.
Yeah. Yeah, about that Sadiq Khan, that thing's gone through. You know the ULEZ thing. It went up the.
Any news?
Go on. What was that?
I haven't seen any news today.
Yeah.
That ULEZ thing's gone through. So that's $12.50 a day if you drive in it.
We've got a band
trying to
going
take-
through London.
They're trying to take all the old cars. Do you know where this is going? I don't know if you know about it. 2030, right? Everyone's supposed to be driving electric cars. Although I'm totally against them. There was one quarter light on a ship the other day, on a cargo ship. I think
it's still burning now, isn't it? Yeah, it's still burning now. They say
Really?
25, but it's fucking 500 of them set fire to fucking. The guy on the ship said, "Oh, there's a fucking electric fire from an electric car. There's a fire from an electric car, and boom, one of them died in there. They're all set up. You can't put out an electric car fire. You have to put a blanket over it. That's why you're towing the boat about. They're towing it about."
Well, there's a lot going to come out from this, but what I think this ULEZ is a start of that. Take all the old motors off the road. Offer people, they're offering a bit of money, ain't they, towards if you want to exchange, like they did with the diesel cars. They was giving you money to buy a diesel car, and a few years down the line, they're saying diesel's no good now.
I love diesel. I love it. Basically, the DPF will get blocked at 100,000 miles, but just you phone that guy on YouTube, he'll clean it out for you.
What's that? What are you talking about? What's that?
DPF, when you drive a diesel car at 100,000 miles, it'll get blocked and it'll come up an engine light. And you phone that guy on YouTube, the Irish guy, he'll come.
What's a DTF? What is exactly? What is it?
It's part of the. Is it the DPF part of the catalytic converter?
Yeah, all that shit.
Oh,
shit
do you know the main thing? What happens with them old diesels after about 140,000 miles is the timing belt. You must change the timing belt.
Yeah.
Because when the timing belt goes, mate, it's all over. Your engine's fucked.
Well, I've been fucking arguing today with the insurance company to get my fucking second payment on my van, the cheeky bastards.
What do you mean? They're still holding it back?
No, they took my van Tuesday.
What do you mean they give you 2 payments now?
Yep.
They're cheeky bastards, aren't they?
They give you one payment and then they give you another when they pick the fucking van up or the vehicle up. So that was done Tuesday. I left it till this morning and then rang them and said, fucking sort it out today. You know
was it a total write-off then, or can't you fix it? Like, can't you buy it back off them?
They did offer me that option, but I didn't want to because I don't want a vehicle with an insurance classification on it.
I was going to have the classification on it, right? Yeah.
It's just, it'd be Cat N or Cat C or something.
Didn't they change the categories like about 3 years ago though?
Oh yeah, I'm not sure what category, but it was a total loss. So,
Wow. Have you looked at another car then? You got another motor yet?
I haven't yet. No. I've just been looking.
How you finding that with no motor?
It's all right because my missus has had hospital transport to go to the centre, so she's had appointments when she's gone down there, so it hasn't really affected us, to be honest.
Good.
One.
Yeah, nice one. Who's singing?
So the wife and
Oh, right. Singing away.
yeah, you hear her?
Yeah.
She's on the wicked.
Nice.
Oh, wicked. Jungle is massive.
I was listening to that earlier.
Hey?
I was listening to that earlier.
Is that what a tune?
Just before I came on, actually, I was in YouTube Music and just clicked on a jungle, just a random jungle compilation. And
I'll tell you what, when that jungle come out, it was brilliant, wasn't it? I still love it now. I can't have too much. Same as drum and bass. I can listen to a little bit of it.
Old school fucking jungle. Woo, woo. Jungle is massive. Woo, woo.
Afternoon, morning, evening.
Afternoon.
Who's that?
That is Sterling.
Who?
Big up Sterling.
Muted.
Sterling. He's American.
Yeah.
What the hell's that? Fucking hell. Is he living in a palace?
I don't know if he's he muted there. Nice museum.
Where's that museum?
He might be having trouble with his mic.
Okay, now look at that picture. Yo.
I'm just gonna mute myself. I just wanted to show you guys some stuff.
Nice one. Nice one. It's full screen anyway. He's in Montevideo a year ago at the moment.
Exactly.
Wow, what's that? Fish tanks? Or
museum tanks, look.
wow.
It looks like inside a fucking UFO craft where they've got all the fucking species, hybrids, trapped. They're trapped in there.
Wow, look at that.
They're trapped.
Yeah, Sterling's from across the pond, but he's residing in South America at the moment.
I was watching a program the other day, and you had an anaconda had one of them wrapped right round it and killed it and swallowed it. This big anaconda.
Oh, it's a gibbon. A sloth.
Pardon?
There's a sloth, a gibbon.
Wow, nice.
DNA database, that's what it's going on here. All the fucking animals, that's what fucking the UFOs do, don't they? I'm sure of it. They trap them all, put them in cages.
Do you know what? I believe a lot of these UFO sightings are government training or military training exercises. That's my thoughts. I'm not disputing there's not UFOs, but I do believe a lot of these sightings are military.
Yeah, they are, because when you hear that fucking commentary from Catching Favour or something where he said Tic Tac just whiz round him, you know what I mean? It's like the human's going to go, yeah, I'm going to take the piss out of you, out there, whiz round your craft for the fun and jet off.
Oh, nice. There's a tiger. Oh, tigers. Lion. The lion looks a bit worse for her. Looks as if it's been in a.
This is like watching David Attenborough.
It could be a spacecraft, though, couldn't it? It could be a spacecraft. All these animals are different species. What they fucking.
Well, these animals could be stuffed and come back to life sooner or later.
Yeah, they've got DNA in them, and then can bring them back to life.
What's that thing people do? Humans, they freeze themselves to believe that then maybe one day they'll come back again.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Cryogenically frozen.
Do you know anyone who's had it done, Ministry? You got any names or?
Didn't Michael Jackson have himself cryogenically frozen?
Really?
Preserved in an oxygenless
Trap someone.
Something? I don't know.
I think there's a lot of people had it done, a lot of rich people in there.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think
Weird, isn't it?
like fucking Demolition Man.
They'll be able to take a bit of their DNA and make them up again.
Afternoon.
Oh,
Who's that? Crinkle?
Yeah.
West Ham fan here.
That's Gripper. Is that Forest geezer?
Millwall here. Millwall.
That's it. It's that Forest wanker.
Millwall here.
As soon as he mentioned Millwall, he's all over.
Hammers, my best mate, Hammers.
How you doing,
Do
Grip?
you like my avatar, mate?
I can't see. What's that? Chelsea, innit? Hang on. Where's my bin?
Get the fucking glasses out. Come on, man.
Can you put him on big screen ministry, please?
Oh, yeah, put it on big screen ministry. It looks even better.
Fuck you now, Millwall wanker.
I better you haven't seen my name yet. I better change my name as well, Auntie. He won't talk to me.
Nah, it's all right. Take no notice.
Yeah, mate.
Come on, what is your name? I can't see.
It was the Bushwhackers. Bushwhackers.
Mama,
Yes, AMG.
play the gripper dance what the UK lady put on for him.
Oh yeah, that's
Grip, you got
UK
got
lady
the
got me on camera, hasn't she, dancing? Have you seen it?
really?
If you get to UK lady cutie page, she's got me dancing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Eh?
Grips, have a look. Do you like Sterling's little tour of the museum? That was lovely.
I'm going to say who we got on ministry. Who's taking us around?
We got Stalin on. He's an American, but he lives in South and Central America. So he's in Uruguay, Montevideo, Uruguay.
Oh wow! Is that Montevideo? Oh my God! It's the River Plate. That's where the Battle of the River Plate, isn't it?
Is that the Caribbean there? And the Caribbean?
No, that's the Atlantic.
Atlantic, right?
Yeah,
right.
it's the South Atlantic, isn't it? Because Uruguay's lodged in between Argentina and Brazil. Because Argentina's just over, not far away. It's only a small country.
Grips, you got the championship starting Wednesday?
Yeah, the what? Championship? We're in the bloody Premier League. What are you on about?
No, I'm just saying, a bit of football starting up again.
Oh, yeah. Champions League, yeah. Oh, we can't start talking about football.
Yes,
I always get in trouble, I do.
Yeah, always.
I know.
Hold on.
Big up, mate.
Sporting trivia. Uruguay, first team to win the Rugby World Cup.
Yeah. Rugby World Cup.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'll have to question you on that, ministry. The first team to win the Rugby Union World Cup with New Zealand.
Was it?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
World Cup, then?
They won the Football World Cup in 1930. And guess where they won the Football World Cup in 1930?
I remember Uruguay. I remember Uruguay in one of the recent World Cups. They was brilliant. Uruguay and Paraguay. They was both good.
Yeah, Uruguay got semi-final, didn't they, in South Africa in 2010?
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, they was brilliant, weren't they? They was out of this world.
Yeah, because can't you remember what's his name? He used to play for Liverpool. He's retired now. Oh, what's his name? He handballed it on the line and gave a penalty to South Africa, and South Africa missed the penalty.
Oh, that bite.
Oh, sorry, not South Africa.
Right, yeah.
Ghana, sorry, because it would have been the first African side in the semi-final of the World Cup, but he handballed it on the line, gave the penalty away, and they went to miss the bloody penalty. Well, what's his name? Who was at bloody Liverpool? He bit somebody. Oh, fuck hell, what's his name?
Luis Suarez.
Suarez.
Suarez, yeah, of course he did, yeah. He's still playing football. Has he gone over to Saudi?
I think fucking most of them are, aren't they?
Yeah, how about Henderson? 700 grand a week. £700,000 per week. The one who used to play for Liverpool, 700 grand a week.
Mahrez has gone today. Man City.
Listen, Grips, do you think they're setting up a Super League?
Well, can you? Well, I was reading about this before my time, but apparently back in the late 70s, they bought something called the North American Soccer League. You'll probably remember better than me. You're a bit older than me, aren't you, Hammers? And they bought Pele, and Bobby Moore. No offense, Pele, Bobby Moore, and George Best. And they made the New York Cosmos and all that, and the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Apparently, they tried to do it then in America, and then it was a big thing. Then it all collapsed. They're buying all these best players. Yeah,
I think UEFA's going to stop that anyway because it's
a
little.
What they want to do now? Have you heard the next thing the Saudi League want to do? You weren't going to believe this. They want to enter their teams in the Champions League next year.
Oh, piss off!
Wow. Do you know what though? They've got ridiculous resources, money-wise, through that oil in it.
That Al Hali, whatever they call the Saudi Arabian champions.
Is that the one who Gerrard's with?
Yeah,
Gerrard's managing.
They've got more money than Newcastle. Put that into perspective.
Yeah, they've got absolutely shitloads of money. It's ridiculous.
Well, all these clubs, these 10 clubs they've got in the Saudi Premier League, there's no restrictions like we've got in the Champions League, like in Europe and so on. They can buy anybody. They're just going to pour money. They reckon they're going to. Mbappe, they've offered 350 million for him from PSG.
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy, isn't it?
350.
But the thing is, look, see if
his debt, small country's debt, that is.
Yeah.
Well, a footballer's career only lasts to about 30, so a lot of them are going over there about 28. You know, you can't blame them. A couple more years with shitloads of dough in your bin.
Yeah.
Although they're millionaires already.
We'd all do it, wouldn't we, Hammers? We'd all do it,
yeah.
Wouldn't we? You know what I mean?
But the thing is, I do believe that UEFA is going to stop this because they can see a Super League being set up.
Yeah.
The thing is, look, UEFA wants to set their own Super League up. They will set their own one up.
Yeah. I think that may.
They want control. There's shitloads of money. They want control over it, don't they?
Yeah, UEFA like to keep a stranglehold of things, and when they start this, I mean, don't forget we've got players drifting off. I mean, Messi's gone to America. He's playing for Inter Miami now.
Do you remember about 2-3 years ago? It was everyone was going to China because they was offering shitloads of money, and then it fell apart, didn't it? The Chinese league fell apart last season. I think
it did after COVID, didn't it? Because nobody can go there, can they? So you know what I mean?
Yeah, they was offering them shit money. They wasn't offering them big money no more.
Yeah.
So they all come back. Anyway, I think that's enough football.
250 million, 259. I was slightly under there. I read 325 MC. So
it's ridiculous,
amount, as ministry says, whatever amount of money, it's fucking horrendous, isn't it? You know.
I mean, what's his name? Jordan Henderson, £700,000 per week.
Yeah,
700 grand a week.
I mean, the guy at his end of his career, you can't blame him, though.
I know.
You know what I mean?
He didn't do much for Liverpool towards the end.
Mahrez has gone today. You know, Man City have got.
Yeah, that's right.
He's
but like I say,
you know,
you can't blame them.
Yeah, the Mahrez got a hat trick in the FA Cup semi-final against Sheffield United. You know, this is a guy, and he didn't play in the final. Now they get rid of him. This is the abundance.
Do you know what though? He has got so much to offer, that Mahrez.
Yeah, good player. I'm surprised he didn't say the Premier League. But then again, if you're going to get offered money like stupid money like that, you're going to go. But
can't blame
you know, it's a bit sickening, isn't it? Really, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, you know, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
Anyway, so I should about football because I'll go on all night.
You started it with your bushwhack,
Honestly, I do. I'll just go on and on. Oh my god, yeah. Well,
I know.
I was on another channel the other night, and I started talking to another guy about football, and we started talking about football grounds. And I thought we just carried on. And,
you should set up a night and do a football panel. And
yeah,
you know?
I know. I won't get none of my normal viewers in there. Everyone will just fuck off. As long as anybody like football in my channel. But I could do it. I might do it one night.
Love Train leaving the station.
Hey, got no Love Train tonight. No, the Love Train.
Oh no.
Back. No, sorry, Hammers. There's no love train, mate. Probably next Friday or the Friday after ministry.
All right.
Yeah, but don't forget, there's other things dawning as well now. You've heard the latest what's coming up, don't you? Yeah,
YouTube's Got Talent.
Yeah, YouTube's Got Talent. That's it. That's another night coming up. Hammers, have you got any talent, Hammers? I want to know if you've got any talent. Why? Yeah.
Not really. I'm just a football nut. That's it. That's me.
You could come on and add football questions for 10. I'll throw football questions at you for 5 minutes. See how many you get. That's a talent.
I don't. I'll probably get 0.
The history of West Ham United.
A good subject.
Yeah, it is a good subject. Hey, Europe. Hey, only team to apart from Man City, of course, 2 teams won the European trophy last year.
European trophy, yeah. Hey, listen. Let me just. I just want to know, because a lot of Tottenham fans don't realise, but Tottenham won a cup yesterday.
What was it? Go on, tell us, Havers. Go on.
It was just something to do with Australia, the Sailors Cup, or they played the Sailors something. What's his name? Roderick. Richarlison. He scored an hat-trick.
Did he?
Yeah, they won a cup. They won a cup.
Hey, Tottenham won a cup, the Sailors Cup.
You got to look it up. It's called something Sailors.
Wait till I see James Patrick Madonna. He'll be celebrating that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You win a stripy T-shirt and a bottle of rum.
Yeah,
Anyone else?
I've just come from Amanda Vanches, by the way, ministry. She was bigging you up, by the way, and all those live channels, who support her. She's got a new channel coming out. I've put it on my community page called History in the Making. It's from her son Jack. It's like a split off. It's like a split off from Amanda's Adventure channel, which is an excellent channel. Would it be okay if I put the link in your channel as well?
Of course it will.
I put it on the community. I put it on my community page. It's going to be a more depth history channel.
Yeah, she's lovely. She's lovely, Amanda, isn't she? Amanda and Chris.
Really brilliant, Ammers. Her son's got a channel called the History Making channel now.
Oh, good on him.
So I'll put it on the community page. I'll put it in chat.
Don't her boy do the drone footage when she does the...
Oh, fantastic. Have you seen some of that drone footage? They do.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. She's brilliant at commentating, isn't she? Yeah.
The narration's brilliant. Yeah,
I'm gonna put the link in chat. I'm just gonna go back to YouTube. I've got to put the link in chat. Is that all right to post it then, ministry? Yeah.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course.
Okay, mate.
Right, get a word in. I'll get a word in. In.
Sorry, Jason. Hello, mate.
Hello, Jay.
Hello, mate. You're all right. Well, I just wanted to tell you I'm doing movie review night tonight.
Yeah, you just text me. You just text me, Jason. I've got it on the phone.
Everyone.
Yeah, website. We're having a film night on Jason's, it says.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Shut the back door kind of thing?
There's no football. No football factory tonight, fella. None of that.
Leave off.
What time we starting? What time we starting, Jason?
8:45.
Right, I'll get the beers in. I'll be there, yeah?
No tequila.
No tequila.
Or gin. No gin either. That's just as bad.
So, you guys, right, because you're a bit older than some, do you remember the film Party? Fuck you. Do you remember Party?
Party 7. Party 7.
We're reviewing that. No, Party. The film Party.
It rings a bell. Go on, explain.
Right.
I've not seen it.
You know the bloke from Brushstrokes?
Yeah.
I'm not really good with things like...
Yeah. Well, maybe it's not your cup of tea, guys, but we're reviewing some comical old films from the 80s that will instill some nostalgia, from back then, from the old parties, the old 14ers and that. So, you've not seen Party? You're having a laugh. How old are you lot?
I'm early 50s.
I've never. I'm 45.
But I still saw Party.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
never heard of it, Jason.
Well, I look forward to it.
Do you know what? I'll watch a film and 3 weeks later someone will say blah, blah, blah about that film and I won't fucking...
But they're wearing the
happens all the while on here, Hammers.
You know, sort of like early 70s.
Yeah. How comes you sound really different, Jay?
Yeah. It sounds like he's in the bloody bath, or it sounds miles away.
Oh, God. I'll tell you what it is.
On the toilet.
I'll tell you what it is. Nah, device on for a day or so it needs shutting down. That's what it is. I'll do that now. I'm going to shut it down. Thanks, boys. I'll talk to you later, yeah? So.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Jay, all the best, mate.
I'll be there. Oh, he's gone now. I was just going to say I'll be there for movie night, and he's gone now.
So what's he doing? Just showing it, or shutting the stream and watching it backstage up?
I'm not quite sure, Hammers. I got the gist of it that he's going to do a movie and he's going to a film called, was it Party or something?
Party, yeah.
Right. I must admit I've never heard of it. And he's going to review it as well. So yeah, I know this is the angle he wants to go down. He wants because he's big into his movies, and obviously you just can't show movies on here. You get booted off, don't you? You know. So
yeah.
I think he's going to review it.
What's he had enough of the live streams? A bit too hectic.
I think he's going to do it as well. But no, it's just good. I was talking to him because me and him, because we talk offline, like, so we're trying to get ideas of just something different. We keep throwing these ideas about something different. I.e., that's why I'm going to do YouTube's Got Talent. Laura's already signed up. She's going to do a number for me, aren't you, Laura? She's got to do a singing. So we've got Laura coming up. So we've got quite a few. AMG's going to come up. He's going to do a number. You know,
he's going to do his dance routines.
Yeah. There you go. You know, and that goes to anybody else out there. When we do YouTube's Got Talent, if you've got a talent, come up. You know, we're gonna have a couple of judges. We're gonna have a voting system. It's gonna be have a go at it. Be a laugh on it. If it fails,
it sounds good, doesn't it? If it's something different, you got to have a go, haven't you?
If it fails, it fails. It's got a bit of a laugh in it, like, you know what I mean? It's like the Love Train. We've done 3 Love Trains now. The last Love Train was, successful. I've had somebody come back to me last night who went to the Love Train. They met somebody in the chat. I didn't even know.
Oh, brilliant.
He said, "Oh, thanks for your Love Train." I said, "You didn't come on the panel." He said, "No, I met this girl in the chat. We got talking. You know."
Oh, good.
Bloody hell, didn't even see it. So the Love Train is working. Well, it's
nice one.
A bit of a laugh, but you know.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun. It's something different, isn't it?
But Binksy was doing it with me. You know Binksy, of course. She's brilliant.
I was listening to it that night. Yeah, that was fun.
She's bloody good, Binksy is.
She's good, Binksy, yeah.
Yeah, she is. She's bloody good. Good with the questions. Toledo was going to do it with me, but she wasn't very well. But she's going to do it next time, and as well, because we'll have Binksy as well, she's got loads of questions lined up, Hammers.
Yeah,
so,
nice one.
It's all a bit of fun. It just takes away all the toxicity of this, you know.
It's something different, isn't it? You can't have all the like rowdy panels, especially if you're running. It must do you nutting. You know what I mean?
Oh God, I know.
I took no risk of putting chill in the title or description.
Well, we know that, don't we?
It's been all right today.
It must be a lot for a host to run them crazy panels, and I don't know.
You know what I noticed? You know, because obviously last time we spoke, I was on that live with Michelle, and you come up and we was having a go at each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all right.
You know what it's like. I was fucking I forgot.
Yeah, it's more under the bridge.
I'm always cool with you, Hammers, and it was just like one of them situations, you know.
Yeah, I'll never hold grudges anyway.
And in the end, mate, we were laughing anyway, weren't we? That's what it's all about. do you know what I mean? And
that's what it's all about, isn't it?
I find out, Hammers, right, and that goes to the ministry, anybody else listening, when I had that 10-day break and I came back, I think you don't realise how much you do need that break off here, especially if you're
you
fucking honestly,
you can't as much you might not want to take it all in, but it's got to affect you, right?
Yeah,
you know, because you can't control it. It's just fucking mental sometimes, isn't it? And you want to be the host in it, but it's just chaos.
Yeah. Well, ministry will tell you. I mean, I've had some controversial characters on my life last few days. I mean, I've had a couple coming from ministry, don't you? From the boxing side, and I've had a few coming from expos and things like that. Now, you know, it's like because
what's happened? What's happened to Expo then? Because I see Chris the Bricks come over and a couple of others. What's going on there?
I don't
Who
know.
shut down? Or doing what?
Exposed still going, yeah, because PP was on my live the other night. He was on my live.
How was it?
Yeah.
PP's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, he's,
Mama.
he's cool. PP's cool, yeah.
Mama.
You know.
Yes, AMG.
Fucking hell. I forgot what I was going to say now. It's so fucking long.
Anxiety X. Can I answer Anxiety X, please, Ministry, yeah? He's asking if my channel got shut down. Yes. My channel got booted last night because we was playing music again at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Excuse me. No, I didn't get a strike. I just got booted and warned. That's all. But no, I didn't get a strike. So I could have come back if I wanted to, but we just shut it down. And I went to bed. You know what I mean? But I was being a bit. I lost the channel the night before as well. I lost the stream. Because I played Insomnia.
Does that affect you, like through strikes or anything?
If you
get
keep
strikes
doing
for
it, if you keep
really?
doing it. But as Ministry has told me and a few others, it's more when you play the video. They don't like the video. Even apparently, I was talking to Harney about this as well. You know, Jackie Body. He says even if you have the audio off and just play the video, even then they go for you. They don't.
Wow.
YouTube is a big no playing videos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So what I do now. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. What's everyone think of, like, because you're talking about YouTube, obviously, it's controlled by AI. What's everyone's belief on that AI? Will it take over? Even the people who created it are like trying to warn, but like it's going to be very dangerous in some cases, isn't it?
Anxiety, you bugger. Sorry, go on, Amos.
I would say the only worry is if we let AI control, say, power grids, which it probably already happens, or nuclear stations.
You're right. Yeah.
Shut the power off to the fucking thing. You know what I mean?
I think it's shut far off that Ministry.
Just shut them down.
But I mean, in the wrong hands, it can be very dangerous, can't it? It's, terrorist organisations, etc.
Maybe you're right. Rainbow showers. Maybe you're right.
I think it's coming in more and more, isn't it? I mean, I went to the supermarket. I know it's a simple thing, but I went in the supermarket today. They took every checkout now out. Everyone was self-service. Yeah. There was not even one. It used to be one.
Is that the one one where they film you? You've got your face on the thing in it.
Everything. It's like you talk about AI. You go in front of the camera, and it's like you're going through body search through bloody airport.
But the thing is, as well, right? You have to pay with your card anyway. So they've got your picture, they've got your card details.
Yeah, we've had this conversation in other lives. They've got you literally are Hammers. You literally are followed now. Wherever in it.
Yep.
Cameras
everywhere just the signal for your phone.
Yeah,
exactly. Just from that, and that's just one thing.
I mean,
apparently they can even track you if your phone's off.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know how true that is.
Yeah,
they can. Yep. Yeah, they can ping it when it's off. Yeah.
Wow, mental, isn't it? Because if you remember rightly, like you used to be able to take batteries out of a phone, didn't you, with the old 3310s and things? Yeah. And then they started making phones concealed, so you cannot take the batteries out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can buy a phone now, but where you can take a battery out. I don't know.
You'll pay MG, the auditing alien.
Fucking hell! Can I have a fucking? Just give me 2 minutes while I say something to Mama.
Go on, go for it.
AMG.
Fucking hell!
You're not shy.
Hey, AMG will shut up now. Go on, you say something, AMG. Go on.
Fucking hell! I've been trying to text him. Fucking hell! Reply.
Morning. Hello, Master Maroon, Ron Buffoon the Moon.
Fucking hell. Finish your fucking hellos.
No, we've shut up now. AMG, the floor's yours. Come on, have you seen the UFOs last night?
No, I want to see the gripper dance.
Yeah, the gripper. That's on UK Ladies. She's got me.
No, I went on ukulele now. She's took it off her channel, hasn't she?
Oh, she's not took me down, actually. I didn't ask her to take it down.
Oh, that's out of order.
So we can't do the grip. Do you remember the crip dance?
Hey, what do you reckon to be dancing?
Black do.
Grip, I think it's gone. I think it's gone viral, mate. Apparently,
Fucking stupid.
I'm sure that's in a fucking bad way, Hammers.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Oh, he's off.
Remember
he's
the
off.
crip dance? What the blacks do?
Yeah.
We need
the grip. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good idea, Rainbow Shower. Rainbow Showers. It could be called the grip.
Text UK lady. Text UK lady asking for a fucking gripper dance.
Oh,
It's
no.
good. Have you seen it, Mama?
I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it.
It's
No.
beautiful.
Yeah,
play it,
I've
Mama.
got-
Play it.
I've got-
Find it and play it.
I've got Jason filming me at the beach. I've got UK lady on me dancing. Fucking hell. Ultra.
Can't get away from it.
Yeah, Ultra wants to see me in real life. I found out he just lives around the fucking corner. I thought,
Oh no!
What's going
Coming on top for you, mate. It's coming on top.
Ultra was on yours.
What's that, Ministry?
Was it last night? Ultra jumped on yours.
He did. He was on mine for about 4
He was
hours
quite.
last night.
He was quite civil, wasn't he, and calm and everything.
He was great. Yeah, Ultra's fine. Ultra's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
it was cool last night. He had a bus up for JPM for 2 hours. They just went at each other for 2 hours. Him and JPM. Fucking. Then they talked about music and became fucking best mates. I swear, I'm not fucking joking. I was like, fucking hell, I can't believe this. It's fun, honestly, YouTube, honestly, guys, whatever. No wonder we come back because it's fucking mental on here. It really is.
Gripper.
Has Ultra given up striking channels, or is he still going?
No, he's not doing no more. He's gone back.
Do you know what? I think Ultra's just trying to be like a chubby. Chubby talking well, but Ultra's all right. You know, sometimes people. Sometimes people say.
Yeah, no, he had a lot of shit from the other side without saying too much. He had a lot of shit from the other side, Hammond. You know what I mean? So,
well, it's the same as AJ. You know, when sometimes if AJ ain't said too much to drink, you can have a sensible conversation with him.
I have. I've had a sensible conversation with AJ. Listen, I had Gamer on mine last night. It doesn't come very often on my channel.
Oh, did you? I was watching a film last night.
Some people don't. Some people not. You know, but he was on last night. He was fine. I had a good chat with Gamer last night. He was okay last night. I was talking about his dog and everything last night. You know.
I think I know what's going on here.
Go on, AJ. Go on, tell us.
I think I know what's going on. The gripper dance don't want. The gripper don't want the dance to get out there, does it?
I'll fucking copyright it, mate.
I think the UFO's taken over.
He's doing it. You've been watching it, you bugger. He's doing my.
Come on, we're waiting for you to break out. Come and show us a dance.
That's it.
That's what he was doing. I swear to God, play it.
I was doing that.
I looked like Squidward.
UK lady's got it, hasn't she? UK lady's got it.
UK lady's got it. She has got it. Yeah.
Put it in the chat, UK lady.
No, UK lady, don't. She won't do that. No, she
don't
won't.
let us hang. The gripper dance is good with the fucking cash.
Yeah.
Gutted I missed that, but I haven't really been on today. I was on this morning. I was up pretty late last night, but I'm like all fucking stewed today because I had a couple of hours. Woke up. I think I commented in your chat that I'd only been up. I'd been asleep for about 2 hours.
Yeah. You came on mine at 4:30, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I thought, bloody hell, Ministry, you're early.
Yeah.
Well, did you go all night last night, Grips?
Yeah, I've done 3 nights on the trot. I wasn't going to, but it just like it rolls, doesn't it? It rolls. Ministry, you know what? You know, Ministry. One night, I've seen with Ministry. You know, one night. I know sometimes it's difficult for your life and your situation. You should have a go at go through the night, see what it's like.
Was there any chaos?
I'll butt you up. Yeah, I'll sit on the panel wheel, sit and chat with you. Just to see what it's like because it's just different from
Ministry.
Because,
Gripper, was there any chaos last night?
No, it was okay last night, apart from I lost my channel because I play music. But, well, Ultra and fucking JPM were fucking firing each other. Oh, fucking, I've not mentioned, haven't I? I cannot mention this. Yo, fucking Spunky returned last night on my channel.
Yeah.
Oh, did he? Oh, bless him. Where's he been with a bird?
Spunkfish came around.
Yeah, if I
Where's he been?
No, his brother has not been well. So this is he's been across to Bristol. He's been with his brother for the last few weeks.
Bless him.
And that's the heart that Spunky's got. You know what I mean?
Good on him.
I think his brother's older than him. And go on, Ministry. Sorry,
you said if he'd let you know that he was over here, then you would have maybe met him. I'm only half an hour away, so
across the frigging bridge.
Across the bridge, yeah, exactly.
Welcome, UK lady.
Yo!
Don't show the gripper dance on here, UK lady, please.
Go on, UK.
It's gone viral.
UK lady's got an echo a minute.
But and I'll tell you one thing, Hammers. Wait till you see him. It's fucking well tanned and his beef. It's fucking. He looks.
Is that better?
Yeah, he looked fucking right. He's fucking. Fuck. And guess what he's done? He's broke his fucking laptop, hasn't he? He was there on his phone. Yeah, he's busted his laptop. Yeah. It was old Spunky last night as well.
It was so nice to see him, though, wasn't it?
Did he have a little blowout?
Well, a night without Spunky, without a blowout. Come on, Hammers. Fucking
yeah, good on him.
I tell you one thing. He's got a big heart, Hammers. Trust me.
Let me talk.
Yeah, of course he is. You can tell that anyway, can't you?
Yeah.
Go on, AMG.
Yeah. Go on, AMG. Sorry.
Fucking hell, I can get two words, 2 cents in. I like me 2 cents. If I put 2 cents in our chat, she blocks me.
Go on, AMG.
Put the grippers fucking dance on. You know
it is. It's on my Force channel now.
I can't see it.
AMG's trying to get, but it's.
Put the gripper dance on.
Hold on, I'll
Go
and get it and play it on Ministries. Come.
I'll find out.
I'll put the link in the background if you want.
AMG thinks he's got a bit of competition here, so that's why he's panicking. He thinks he's got a bit of competition.
You know what? Like us all, Hammers. Back in the day, I did like to dance and go on and.
Of course, the old break dancing.
I've been talking to Gypsy Dave about this because he's into rave music.
There you go. It's in the back chat, Luke.
AMG, go on, mate.
Hammers, you can't fucking moan a gripper dancing like that. Fucking hell.
I haven't seen it.
He goes at the weekends.
I know. I tried to count. You know, I'm probably a bit past it now, I still try to go for it.
He's online, fucking no face, no fucking case. But when he's at the weekend, he's dancing for fun.
Yeah.
Well, I love the mustache.
Oh no!
Fucking hell, I can't see that. What are you doing to me?
There we go.
What one's grips? Oh, the one behind.
That's not it.
That's not me, but that's a symbol.
Yeah. That's Grips' Crip Walk.
You know it, UK lady. You know it.
You got the moves, baby.
You're a gripper.
Yay!
Did you say you got the moves?
Hey,
How you doing,
wait till I get
you. Hope you're Baron and well, UK lady.
Big up the Baron.
We are good, my love. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
I do wonder, sometimes when I don't see some of you guys, like I was a bit worried about JJ. I do wonder about you sometimes when we don't see you, if you're all right.
Yeah, no, I'll just lock off sometimes. I have to, like, it's too much because you know, you can end up listening to it and you're wrapped in it. And so I've just been watching a bit of Sky and different stuff, like on the TV, like, you know what I mean, late at night.
Yeah, that's
I think a few nights ago I turned it on for a little while, but too much chaos does me nothing now. I have to switch off a little bit.
UK lady, put the pawn trash dance up.
What porn touch dance?
You know what I'm on about? When they're fucking in the club, in the Texas rave.
In the club.
Up in the club.
Well, I'll have to have a look for that in my files later.
OMG, make me laugh.
You fucking, why would you play it? Why would you
I'm sure he did.
I tell you,
You know, he's a little bit worried about
AMG.
AMG.
Orders from the Council of Elders, fella. We're not allowed.
Yeah, Council of Elders will have me.
They got.
Hey, listen, that's what I was going to ask. Who are the Council of Elders?
Oh, God. Now, Amos, that's the question. Amos,
is one? I'm just guessing. Ron.
I don't know.
My council, you have to be very careful.
Yeah, but you have got to put the.
Oh, is it secret? I don't know. I keep hearing it, and I ain't got a fucking clue.
Amos, you said something a minute ago. I don't come in here all the time and don't get enrolled in it. But if you do come in here, boy, you'll find out. You get enrolled in it, man. It's fucking constant.
No, you know, curiosity. I think
know.
I actually thought you.
Here we are.
Harley
just put it in about the Council of Elders.
I can't see. What does it say? Because I can't.
Shush.
I ain't got me.
That's the best thing we do when it's mentioned. Shush.
I ain't got me bins.
We're getting watched now. We're getting watched already. It's already come out.
Oh no!
Look.
Was that a no? Was that a no comment?
What are the elders? What are the elders? Is there?
Oh, they'll be sending in their vitamins if we're not careful.
James, congratulations, mate! Tottenham won a cup yesterday.
Yeah.
UK leader.
I bet he didn't even realise they won something. They won something Sailors Cup in Australia, and Richarlison scored that trick.
It's like pulling teeth at the dentist. What the fuck's going on? Just play it, UK leader. Play grip.
Come on, he's
dancing the Texans move in the club.
AMG, listen, I told you when I'm in Manchester. That's the next time. Meet up and we'll go clubbing together. We'll go down Manchester. We'll go down Canal Street together. Yeah, there you go.
No,
no, it wasn't.
Me and you will hit Canal Street, mate. Yeah.
It wasn't.
How the Council of Elders are in the chat.
Please no.
Not
Just play the fucking tune.
What's that, Cream?
UK lady, play it.
Well, read that out, Ministry. What's that say? Council of Elders.
The Elders butthurt. Cream asks, was this stream food for the Elders? If not, I'm here to do them. It's not a sanctioned or sponsored live. So I am taking a chance.
Isn't it funny when the people come out with these names? They're brilliant.
Yeah, I think they're using a 12-point system. So I think I'll probably get a 3-point.
Ministry, that's the one.
A 3-pointer.
Listen, Abbas, if you're in the Council of Elders, you also have to they also get a free bus pass too. So work out the age.
Hello, Ministry. Hello, everybody on panel and chat.
Hello, Big
How are you doing, girl? You all right?
Welcome.
I'm good, thank you.
This is one of the coaches of the love train, by the way, Amos. I thought I'd say that. Yeah.
Partner in crime.
Yeah.
Bringing the calm to the storm.
Yeah.
How you been, Binks? You been all right, girl?
I'm good, thank you. The sun's been shining today for a change. It's been a lot of rain lately.
Yeah, good. I think we get a late summer. I reckon, late August, September.
I hope so. Are you good? Have you been good?
Yeah, I'm well. I'm good, thanks.
That's all good. Are you Agent X?
Have you had a good day with grandkids, Binksy? You said you're getting
I have.
Morning. Fantastic.
I was round there. I was round there this morning because my daughter and her husband went off to buy a pickup because for towing the caravan, turning to right. They've had to dig a space in the garden for the other vehicle now. It's getting that way. The dogs. There's now 3 dogs, 3 kids, 2 vehicles in the caravan. So yeah, we're one of those families.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, and my friend got in touch with me today, right? There's 2 dogs that the owners want good homes for, separate places. They're both bulldogs. One's an old English type. The old English type. It's quite
Old
small,
English
but with a big
bulldog,
head.
yeah.
Like a Churchill type of dog.
They're kind of
No,
like
it's
boxers in a way.
Yeah, it's bigger than that. It's got a big head, but it's not. It's got I think it's about the size of a staffy. And the other one's
the old
more
English
like the
bulldogs,
pocket
isn't
bully
it? Yeah.
size.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the other one's a pocket bully or whether he's
Big up the nutter.
Beautiful dogs though.
Big
So I'm
up
gonna go
now.
have a look.
Yeah, the pocket bullies are very, very muscular. You know a pocket bully if you
My
see one. They're
daughter's
very,
got one. My daughter's got one of those. Yeah.
yeah.
She took it in because somebody was wanting a home for it as well.
Oh.
So that's why she's got that one. But if they all get on, I might bring it home. I might bring one of them home.
It's good to bring a rescue dog home. I mean, my one was 5 when I got him, but you know there are complications sometimes. You know what I mean?
Well, these are still with the family. They're still with the families that they're with. It's just that one of them, their family's split up, and he's busy and he hasn't got the time to put into the dog, but loves the dog. And the other one, they got it for the granddaughter, and she's working. So grandma's got it, and she's got one already, the bigger bulldog. So she's finding it a little bit difficult, and they're both just under a year old. So there seems to be a lot of bulldogs looking for homes lately.
Well, because the people realise that they're hard work. They're not hard work as such, but you've got to exercise them good. You know, they eat shitloads. Like you've got to feed them the right diet.
Now all the puppies from Christmas are getting big as well.
Well, the American bulldog round the corner, that's just under a year. You know, I was going to have a look at that one, but I don't think she's so good with other dogs. So
yeah, my one's not, and I didn't realise that because I was told that he was okay with other dogs, but he's very reactive with certain dogs.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I've got a pucker harness for him, and I've got full control over him.
Yeah.
I just have to warn people to make sure they got their dogs on the lead because they like to. They've got no recall with their dogs, and I'm afraid if one run up to him, what he might do. Although I've got full control of him, and I can lift him up on his back legs if he did go like.
You can't stop them when they're in that mood, though. When they're on that prey drive.
Yeah, I can control him.
Is yours a boxer, isn't it, Amos, if I remember? Is it a boxer?
No, he's an American bulldog. He comes from America.
I remember showing us that time on video.
He comes from America as well.
Did he? Oh, did you have to put him in quarantine? Or did they stop doing that with the passports, didn't they?
No. A lot of people import them. So if you want a pure blood, a proper sort of heritage, so they got a brilliant bloodline. The top bloodlines are coming from America, and I think my one was originally bred with a red-nosed pit bull because they have got pit bull in them.
They're very
American
unusual.
bulldogs. Yeah, American bulldogs have got pit bull in them, but a lot of people mistake them for pit bulls, but they're not. They was originally bred for families, for children, and things like that.
Well, my nephew raised
although I would say
Kevlar jackets on.
Hi, Michelle.
Hunting.
Hi, Michelle.
They use American bulldogs to hunt wild boar or wild pigs in the States.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know that.
On the dogs to
Hi,
stop them
Tyrone.
tusk.
I know that my nephew raises them, and I didn't know they were so popular until he started making. I mean, he makes a shitload of money doing that, but he loves what he does.
Well, do you know what? Everybody's breeding them. It's unfortunate because you know people buy them and realise they can't do it with them. But people, a lot of young'uns are stopping the drugs and breeding bullies.
Yeah, well, somebody's approached my daughter already about her pocket bully because it's beautiful colours. But they've got some, and they keep saying to her, she doesn't want to breed her though. She's going to get her done. Because the heads are so big and they're such a small dog, height wise, they can have complications. So she's not going to breed her.
I've been.
She's got a collar. It's a really big one, but it comes off all the time.
No, the thing is, you can't have a bully. Sorry, are you Kelly? What was that?
Go ahead, love. I'll talk after you. I'm sorry, love.
No, you was first. Go on.
Oh no, I was just saying that we've got, you know, in America we've got lots of problems with rabies and stuff like that.
Let me talk.
And I've not noticed that we have a lot of rabies here in the UK. I mean, there are a few nasty bitches that need to be put down, but it's not a very big thing here, is it?
Mama.
Is that
No,
true,
I think it's quite under control.
Hammers, is that true? Your dog pulled you over. JPM said your dog pulled you over.
No, what happened? What happened? I was on a bike, right? I was on an electric bike, and I was going along, and he stopped. So what? I had him in my left hand. He flung me over to the right. I hit the accelerator on the fucking electric bike, and my arm's gone down. I fractured the top of my arm. He fractured my arm.
Fucking hell! Wow.
Because he just stopped, and he's 6 stone. He's like a dead weight. Bang! He just flung me off the bike. Never again.
No. You packed in doing that then. I don't blame you. Fucking hell.
I only done it once. Never again. Can't tell you what, that was painful.
Yeah. There you go, JPM.
And you know that when you're coming off the floor and someone's run up to me, you all right, mate? Yeah, I'm all right. And I weren't. I was fucked.
You're just saying that you're being brave.
You know that one. You're embarrassed, didn't you?
I've been there.
Do we know if Sparky's going to be going live again anytime soon? I know that he mentioned that he was going to start doing that again.
Who's that?
Oh,
Sparky.
Oh, I spoke to Sparky this afternoon. He was in Amanda's. He was
what is he doing live again?
Yeah, he went live
he was
Sunday.
live this week.
He's
He's posted a video like an old video of like all the guys talking and stuff. It was quite interesting to listen to, especially the first.
What was that on Benson Rents or?
No, he did Sparky's
No,
chat
it's on
Sunday
Sparky's
afternoon.
Oh,
So I wasn't here.
Wow.
He texted me before, didn't he? He texted me before.
Has he sorted his motor out yet?
Yeah,
he's got a new car, hasn't he? He's got his Jeep, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he had all the dash out last time I had a chat with him.
I think he mentioned that he's done it now. He's done it. It's
done
now.
Cool.
Yeah, because he posted a video in the week. He was at, I think he was out with his grandkids and at this pond and all that.
Oh, yeah.
It looked beautiful where it was.
It looked really nice.
Did you see it, Ministry? It looked nice, didn't it?
Yeah.
Why don't I get notifications and things like that?
I don't know. You're not doing something right. Do you click the bell? Do you click notification?
Yeah, I'll do the bell and all that, yeah.
Let me talk.
Go on, AMG,
Go
talk.
Oh, I didn't realise you were trying to.
He's been trying to talk for half an hour.
No, he don't say nothing, and then he says he wants to. Come on, mate.
AMG, bloody talk.
Listen to that. It's a gold standard, and it's a gold standard. UK lady, put that fucking finger.
I knew he was going to say that. Put that bloody dance. I knew he was going to say. That's all he wanted to say, Emmett.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not been passed by the Council of Elders, AMG.
Don't do me like this, you fucking.
AMG, the Council of
Telling me
Elders.
the grip walk, the fucking gripper walk. Where's she going? The gripper walk.
Fucking hell, I'll fucking do one myself and post the bastard for you, AMG.
It's on my channel on the shorts. Calm down, mate. It's in my channel on the shorts.
They fucking smacking me against the wall.
It's pissed him off because he didn't realise how good I was at dancing, you see, because he likes his dancing, you know.
You'll be kicking his ass.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. He knows he's got a bit of competition.
Competition, exactly, Hammers. When you get competition, anybody, that's it, innit?
When's the dance-a-thon then? I'll take part in the dancing. I'm not doing the singing.
Oh, here we go. Stop giving me these ideas, Binksy. Come on.
Well, I'll leave the singing up to Laura, and I'll take part in the dancing. I don't mind the jig about.
Yeah.
I just see Michelle's coming in. Let me just answer to that. People who own these dogs need training. They're too much. A lot of people. That's right. But it's actually the people what make the dogs the lunatics.
Yeah,
and that's why I would never breed my boy. Never. I've had 3 or 4 little thugs pull me up and ask me. I said no. And I know that they're little toe rags. I wouldn't even think of it.
Yeah, 100%. I would never breed mine either. I'm the same.
No, in actual fact, I'm inquiring to get him done, but you know, I keep getting stopped by these little thugs in it, wanting you know what I mean? No, you're not having.
They put stop to it when you tell them they've been done, though. Once you tell them they've been done.
Yeah, but he's got fucking massive balls, hasn't he? So like, they can see he
Yeah,
ain't.
well, you can get him done, though, can't you?
We'll have to have a rival.
Yeah, no, I've inquired. I think they want about 180.
Yeah, I've got right. Nutter also wants to dance as well, so here you go.
That's good.
We're going to all have to start posting dance videos now, aren't we?
You've got a few up for the dance-a-thon already, look.
Yeah. I want to
Any
see
more want to have? How about having a dance off then? Ever do a chat?
Well, these Borough boys apparently got the moves up there. You know what I mean, Hammers? But you know,
Oh, they got the moves like Jagger. The moves like Jagger.
I threw a few moves in the club in the
because of course we've got Paul C, who's got the music as well, Ministry.
Yes.
Paul C's music is excellent.
Gripper, I meant to ask you, are you going to call it Gripper's Got Talent or YouTube's Got Talent?
I'm not allowed to use YouTube's Got Talent because I'm going to get striked.
Oh, and you've got to put a question mark at the end of it, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm just going to agree to.
I cannot put that in my title. If I put that in my title, my channel will be striked. I've already been told officially.
Do you know what? I just want to say that to Agent X, you're right there. People do get large dogs for status.
Yep.
And like it's happening all over. Like these young boys are stopped selling drugs and they're breeding bullies. That's why bullies are getting bad names because there's too many little young'uns breeding them, and they've stopped serving up, and they're making a lot of money by breeding these bullies.
That's happened.
People don't realise all you have to do is give a dog some treats and it'll fuck off and leave you alone too.
What was that, Ministry?
Remember the fear of Rottweilers and Alsatians and
Well,
shit?
I used to have 2 Rottweilers, and that's when it came out in the Sun that they was devil dogs.
Oh, really?
Do you remember that when the Sun said they had a big Rottweiler on the page, and they said devil dogs, and everywhere I went, people looked at me, and I had 2 big Rottweilers, and people used to sort of like judge me after that. I don't know what happened. I don't know if one bit someone or something, but I remember the Sun. It said devil dogs.
Yep.
Well, like, it wasn't that long ago. There was that footage of them killing those dogs, that guy's dogs, and the thing. And then not long after that, it comes out, they've passed a bill to put some other dogs on the dangerous dog list. So you're after the
I do believe
the XL bullies are a fashion.
I do believe soon that XL bullies will be like the pit bulls, muzzled, tattooed, and insured. I'm sure it's going that way.
Yeah.
Because what it is, the councils and the authorities don't deal with it. A friend of mine, he had a little
They don't
Chihuahua.
want you having any sort of weapon, do they? Any protection?
Yeah, well, my mate had a Chihuahua, and this cane courser just grabbed it, flung it up, and it broke his neck, killed my mate's dog. And they've phoned the police, they've phoned the council, dog warden. No one, the geezer's still walking about, and the dog's still biting other dogs. No one sees that dog, so they're just going to have a pandemic soon with loads of dangerous dogs running, and the councils and that are not seizing them. The police are not seizing them. Terrible.
I know, yeah.
I wonder how many children are attacked each year through irresponsible dog owners.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, look, if I had a bully, right, and kid, you know, and everybody says, "Oh no, he's all right, he's all right." You can't leave a bully with a child. As much as you think they're all right with them, you can't like go.
Hammers. You can't really leave any dog with a child. Any dog, really. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah, I understand. Any dog can turn.
Yeah, of course.
Am I speaking to anyone? What? Am I fucking getting through to anyone?
Right, what do you want now, MG? You've seen a UFO, mate.
I need a grip walk tonight.
Well, AMG, have a look at UK Ladies page. It's not there. I just had a look. It's not there.
I think I've triggered AMG.
You'll have to do the grip walk or grip dance up the garden, AMG, and recreate it.
It's not there, UK Leader. What the fuck's going on tonight?
The Council of Elders took it down, AMG, to analyse it, see if it's your rating to give it.
Oh, jeez.
Fucking scumbags.
So what are you concerned about, AMG? That he's a better dancer than you?
That's what it is.
Have you seen it, though? Have you seen the Hammers?
I haven't, no.
No, so you can't comment then, can you?
So,
What was he? Is he a good
After that,
dancer then?
We'll do the grip walk together.
AMG, you tell me. You've seen it, ain't you? Was he a good dancer?
Well, it
Yes.
was a lot happening. It was a lot happening.
No,
at the
you're
same
pausing
time,
there,
wasn't
mate. I think that's a yes.
It was a lot happening, wasn't it? If you think about it, UK lady, you come in. You
Hey,
posted it. You come in.
So has he got better
Yeah, I
moves?
thought I could maybe go dancing with Ministry and Charles.
Has he got better moves than you then?
Oh no.
Don't
I don't know
say
about
yeah,
that.
wife. Don't say yeah, wife. She's fucking getting
We
on
should
the
have a competition or
bandwagon
something.
now. She's not even seen it, and she's fucking saying yeah.
Has he got moves like Jagger?
Even better.
Hey, there, Ministry. By the way, Ministry, got something to tell you. YouTube news. We was in Amanda's Adventures earlier, Opus 5, because she did a live. And guess what fucking Chubby was doing? He was chucking all his clones in there. You was in there. I came in there as a clone. Master Ronovich came in there. Maria Moon came in there.
Yeah, that's
But are they chubby clones though? Or?
Well, listen to this. He's got backup because 3 or 4 came in at the same time because I was all moderating.
But they can do that
Yeah, but
through
what
other
I'm saying,
means.
I don't know if he's got the intelligence to do that.
How does he do 3 or 4 at the same time? Then there's obviously somebody else helping him. You know what I mean?
It's a group of people, clearly.
Yeah.
Or somebody with numerous devices.
Listen,
I don't think it's chubby.
He's clicked Ministry. Everybody else, he's clicked onto this. This clone group he's created now. Keeps posting.
What do you mean?
How do you know he's created it, Gripper?
Yeah, no, I can see it. I can see what he's doing.
But do you have proof of it? That's what I'm saying. I'm really struggling to see that it's him.
No, he says it in his lives, UK lady. What more can he do?
But he also says a lot of
I
things to wind people up.
I think he's a wind up. I just think he's winding people up.
I think he's an excuse for other people to behave like dickheads.
UK lady.
Listen, you've only got to say something in the chat.
But
you've only got to say
him.
something in the chat.
It was him. Definitely was him.
Okay. Really?
100%. 100%. You know what I mean? He said he did a live earlier because I seen it for 15 minutes when I came back, and he said he says the clones are coming out, the clone army are coming out on Friday.
He says a lot of things though. That doesn't mean that he can do it.
I know, but
I think he just.
That's the way he wants to go. But that's what he wants to do. That's up to him. He can
exactly.
sit there with his clone army. You know.
As long as they're not being
chubby army. Maria Moon and Ron Buffoon's in the chubby army.
No, I'll talk to them.
So what names are in the chubby army then? What names?
I was thinking that.
I said I was watching Gamers the other day, and at
Gripper,
the very end of
Michelle,
the stream,
all
my
of
phone
Chubby's
came
clones.
in, and he was talking to it.
It's all gone quiet.
No, sorry, I dropped for you, Ministry. Sorry, man. It's not my. Go on, Ministry. What are you saying, mate? It's your channel.
I was watching Gamer the other night, and right at the end of the stream, one of my clones came in, but it wasn't.
Yeah, Ministry of Sadness. That was in thing.
It was the actual Ministry of Madness one, which doesn't come around very often.
Oh, so, right. I'm not.
It's
actual name.
So
well, UK lady, is that chubby or is it not chubby? We don't know.
I don't think it's chubby at all. I think people are using chubby's name. Anytime they hear that somebody's being accused of something, they think, "Oh, it's an excuse for me to go do it."
No, it's
not
him. Definitely not. You'd have to be naive to think it's all chubby.
Yeah, look.
I think what happened.
Who's that then? Who's just come in then? I'm live on Gripper 78. Grip, you stink.
See, the thing is, when you start talking about them, you're giving them airtime. They're giving them what they want.
Yeah, they're coming in now. Look here.
Because that's what they want. They want to be centre of attention.
Here come the chubby army. Look, they're coming in.
You know why they're coming in, don't you, Gripper? They're coming in for the grip dance. Go! Play it, UK lady. Stop fucking holding us back.
He wants to do it,
Look,
doesn't he? So
AMG, I've told you, mate. It's out of their hands now. It's gone viral.
No, you're fucking trying to piss me off, aren't you? Play it.
I'm
Just play
copyrighted
it.
now. I've got AMG. I've got over 4 million views today. I'm not, and it's copyrighted, mate. I've got just chucking it around now.
But you're famous, then. So we say.
Let it drop.
You're famous YouTuber. Yo.
Yeah, Michelle's onto him already. Get him, Michelle. But going back to Chubby and his channel, people go on there. It's just not clones. People just people go on there. Like I said yesterday, you go on there. Baron goes on there.
Yeah,
Ice goes on there. John and Kendra go on there. I've seen it when I've ghosted.
Yeah, I'm not going to let some idiots that want to, stir up shit in chat and Discord groups tell me where I can go because they don't like something.
Sorry, on where? I didn't get it. On where?
Online in Discord groups and video, people go in the chat and say, "Oh, you're doing this, you're doing that." I don't need people to try to tell me who the fuck I can talk to. Let them live their own miserable
No, you don't. The thing is, look, we're all our own person. People will run something on YouTube, and it's like a Chinese whisper. Oh, blah blah blah. This one, that one.
But some really go with that. They create
be yourself. Go where you want, as long as you're not stirring the pot and that. You know what I mean?
You got a message, Hammers, you got a message from Ron.
Leave them old miserable cunts alone. Leave them to it.
Hammers, no attention from us. Ron says hello, brother. Hello, Ronald.
Oh, is that the actual right one?
No.
I don't know. You know what? You just don't know who's knows that.
Ministry is not.
Marcher Diaries. I actually watched one of Ron on a live last night.
Me and Ministry get up in the fucking council of the elders meeting later.
You'll be summoned.
By then, by the time the council meeting comes around, I'll be fucking half strung up already.
I'll be over the hot coals. I've already been over the hot coals this week already, Ministry. Oh, God.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm off. I'm going to do a bit of grubbing that, and I might see you a bit later. I might just watch a film. I don't know.
Yeah, always good to see you, Hammers. I'm glad you're well, mate.
Yeah, lovely talking to you all. Anyway, Ministry, all the best, mate. Hope the wife's well.
See you later.
Hey, Jake, don't worry about them moves, mate. You just keep dancing.
And Hammers, can I just say before you go? Hammers,
go on.
Say before you go, we've got football season anyway coming now. Fuck it.
Yeah, I said championship. I think it's Wednesday.
Yeah,
Southampton's playing someone, so that'd be good.
Week today, next Friday, first game of the season. It's on Championship.
I thought it was Wednesday.
No, it's Friday. No, they're playing. It's Sheffield Wednesday v Southampton.
Oh,
maybe is it a friendly?
It's the fucking the shit team in Sheffield.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like Wednesday.
Is it friendly?
I don't either. I've never liked them. I've never really cared for them much. I've never liked their management or their style.
Yeah, be careful when you're in Sheffield. The Sheffield United fans are fine, UK lady. It's the fucking Wednesday ones. I don't like Wednesday.
Hey, I've got a bit of transfer news. Man United has rejected West Ham's offer for Harry Maguire.
Oh my God! How much did you bid for him? How much did you bid for him?
I think probably I don't know, probably about 30 million, but they want like 40 plus million. Plus, listen, we're not going to get him anyway. He's on 200 grand a week. Our highest earners on 125.
You don't want
so no way.
Hammers, you don't want.
But it's David Moyes. He wants tried and tested Premier League players. The only way we're going to get Harry Maguire, right?
I bet the ones with that job are going for more money.
Well, they're all falling down, aren't they? Loads of footballers. Yeah. Anyway, the only way we'll get him if Man United loan us to him and they pay half his wages.
I can't see that. That Man United want the money because they spent a bit of money and all. Don't forget, aren't they? United, aren't they?
That's right. They're looking to get some money back. Yeah,
they got Mason Mount. They bought that other geezer from.
Well, once you start entering like the Europe and that, then the FFP starts to get involved. Financial fair
don't
play.
Forget, Hammers, as well. These teams have got to get sorted quickly because the Champions League, like you said, starts in a week or so. Because
I'll tell you what, Man United are strengthening though. Chelsea are strengthening. Yeah, Arsenal looks super duper with Rice now, but I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, I bet you're pissed off about that. I saw him the other day.
No, it is what it is. I just gutted he went to like Arsenal. You know, what I mean? If he'd have gone City, it'd been okay. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be.
Let me tell you something about football, right? They all kiss the badge and all that, and you think you're really dedicated to that player. As soon as someone waves a bit of dough, but look, Rice didn't like Moyes' way of playing football. He's so much of a better player than playing the Moyes ball.
Yeah.
So can't blame him.
You know he's going to flourish in that Arsenal side because they are.
Of course he is. He's going to drive them on it. Yeah. And that's what's going.
And I'm not knocking West Ham for that seriously because he did well last year.
No, listen, Moyes' football is boring, but he wins things. You know, we've been in Europe three times, like in the last 3 years. So he's doing something, but it's just fucking boring football.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, I'll leave you on that note.
See you later, Travis. Take care, man.
See you later. I'll be the the best UK lady. BBC, AMG, keep doing
Somebody said that they were just driving 7 hours.
Yeah, Smith was on holiday.
7 hour driving with 5 minutes here.
7 hour drive, that's crazy.
Everywhere I want to go this
you got to stop off for that, and you can't just do 7 hours.
Where are you fucking gone for 7 hours?
The traffic's really bad today.
That's what I was asking. Fucking hell, I thought my fucking trip was going to be
well,
bad.
Ladies, everyone. Anyway, big up, chat. Look after yourself.
See you later, mate.
Right, be good. Bye.
Yeah,
we're always good.
Not her husband inside either, eh?
He's probably tracked across country, so he would have, when he at Wales, probably taken the scenic route.
Yeah,
country, which takes a long time.
If he's down South Wales, I think Smithers.
Oh yeah, that can take forever.
I think Smithers, if I remember, Smithers is in Lincoln. I think he's in Lincolnshire.
Yeah, he's not far from me.
Yeah, because he's a Lincoln City fan.
Yeah, there's a few of us that live here in Lincoln that have links to YouTube.
Yeah, that's and so that's a good drive to South Wales.
Yeah.
Drive. Yeah.
It's like the Isle of, well, if you go down to get the Isle of Wight ferry, it fucking takes about 7 hours.
Okay,
Mid Wales, he's gone. So
Michelle drove 7 hours to visit Binksy, worth every minute.
It's the traffic. It's the traffic's bad. I mean, my daughter's auntie was travelling up from London, and I think.
Fucking hell, Michelle, 7 hours. Which way did you go?
That's a long way. I didn't think that it was that far.
Why fucking
There's loads of roadworks on the A19.
Oh yeah.
I think Michelle got lost. That's why she took her 7 hours.
No, honestly, it's the roadworks on the A1. Your sat nav will take you everywhere else, but the A1.
7 hours, Big C. Come on, there's other ways up. Could have gone up the M1, gone that way.
That's the other side. That's the west side.
Yeah, but you could go up the M1 and go different way. I don't know.
That's what I did in the snow one year when I was going up to Scotland.
These people who just read the sat navs, not like the old-fashioned way, do it the old-fashioned way. I don't need a map. I can do it myself without a map. I've got a map in my head.
Yeah, looks like Smithers did cross country.
Yeah,
he said the scenery's to die for. Up where he is staying,
stat navs do make you very lazy. Though.
They do. They're lazy driving. But I don't very often use the sat nav wherever I go. I know 9 times out of 10 I know where I'm going anyway, but and I go all over the place.
But it's so beautiful up there. We're going to have a drive up soon, I think. And
where to, UK lady? Where's
well,
that?
everybody, everybody keeps talking about Whitby, and it's just so beautiful up there. And
you've not been to Whitby, UK?
Not in a while. I used to go up there all the time.
Oh, Whitby's awesome. You and Barron will love it, especially Barron. It'd be like one of the Vikings landing on the coast. Oh yeah.
But I think we're going to go up the other coast this weekend. Up near Blackpool and that.
Oh right. Blackpool's it's all right. I'm not a fan of Blackpool, but it's all
I'm
right
not either, but it'll be easy to get to the beach there. So.
It's all right for a day.
Yeah, I've got old family up there, so.
Yeah. Sorry for
My
that.
ex-husband's putting me all over
I like further down Blackpool, Southport, Formby, Crosby, New Brighton, all them. They're all nice places. They are.
Lytham is really nice. I used to spend a lot of time in
Lytham's nice. Yeah, Lytham's nice.
That's
It's a bit like God's waiting room there, but it's all right, you know.
Yeah, that's the furthest north I've been is Lytham, St Anne's.
Yeah, Lytham's
Really?
all right.
You've not been further north than that?
I've never been further north than Lytham.
Oh man, you need to go to Scotland. It's so beautiful in Scotland.
You never been to Scotland?
No, never been to Scotland.
Oh, Lord.
So you've never been Lake District Ministry? You've never been Lake District then?
No, I was tempted to do the
Wow.
Lake District for a
Oh, Lake
holiday,
District is great. You can easily get lost and have all kinds of fun and treasure hunts.
well, for me, it's a 7-hour drive.
Yeah, you're stuck in middle of bloody
Yeah.
South Wales, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's without any traffic. So you know,
And see,
it's
that's
not
why
really-
I'm convenient where
really
I'm at
violent
because I can
for me,
easily
and
get
I'm
to places
used to it.
quickly.
So, yeah,
But then
it's a
again,
bit
on
far.
your doorstep, you've got the beautiful South Wales and the
Yes.
countryside. Over the bridge, you've got Devon, Cornwall. You bloody across to the coast, you've got Dorset. You've got plenty on your doorstep, really, haven't you?
Oh,
You know what I mean? You know, beautiful. I mean, where you live is a beautiful part of the world, anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It only takes like
How long will it take to get to Tenby, where you are, ministry? A couple of hours. Yeah.
Yeah, it used to take like 2.5, but now it's probably 2.25.
Yeah.
Because the roads, there is some road works, but the roads are a bit better. So
beautiful part of the world.
Yeah, there's all kinds of places up north that we'd like to have I think what I'm going to start doing is just getting in my car and getting lost and looking for all the back roads and places.
UK lady, I do it all the while. Sometimes I just get up and go.
Oh, I do it around here all the time, but I fancy a longer
Ministry,
drive.
I'm just saying happy anniversary to Andy D. Darwin, who's going out for an anniversary meal.
Oh, happy
Where is he? Andy D. Darwin. He lives up in Darwin, near Blackburn. What's the anniversary, Andy? How many years did he say?
He just said he was off out for an anniversary meal.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Andy. Be nice. That'll be a nice going out tonight up in deepest, darkest Lancashire.
It's nice up there, though.
Beautiful.
I've never been to the Isle of Wight or I've never been to many of the little.
You not been
I
across
don't
the
like
Isle
it
of
to
Wight?
scare me because of all the ex-prisoners, because they have a lot of sex
Well,
offenders.
Jack your body said they've been together 1 month. Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, dude.
Wait till you get to 3 months, then you'll know.
Yeah, yes, we talked about that in the love train, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's the crossroads ministry. When you get in a relationship.
That's
that's
3
the
months
crossroads.
while the rose-tinted glasses start losing their tint.
The tint. Oh, I like the way you put that, Big C.
I don't think I've ever been, on a road trip in a caravan, I don't think I've ever stayed in a caravan, except for like the ones that my grandparents had on holiday when we were kids. But as an adult, I don't think I've ever been in a caravan.
Plenty at Skeggy and Mablethorpe, not far from you.
Well, they just don't appeal to me. It's just like sitting in a large toilet, as far as I know. It's a tin toilet.
Yeah, but modern day caravans.
It's the atmosphere.
Yeah, the motorhomes and stuff are nice. I looked at hiring a motorhome.
Yeah, but if you watch bloody like caravans back in the day, like something like on Carry On Camping. Remember Carry On Camping with Barbara Windsor? They're not like that.
Oh, yeah.
I
I think that would be okay for a short period, but I sure in the hell wouldn't want to live in one.
And they got the caravans then in it ministry. You didn't have enough room to swing a cat round, did you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the caravans here are really tiny, but in America, you get massive ones.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen some big ones here, but I think they're really expensive. The motorhomes are nice, though.
But then again, like you'll know yourself, UK, the motorhomes, caravans in America are bigger than
Well, you can get the big ones here. It's just the petrol for them are outrageous.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to drive them around the Welsh countryside. Oh God, I wouldn't want a caravan round them roads.
That'd be a test, wouldn't it, Big C?
I can imagine they're difficult to drive around with.
What? They're not even wide enough for 2 cars.
Really?
And you can't see around the hill.
You learn to drive when you drive through the Welsh hills, don't you?
Bloody hell, don't you?
A nice car was $100,000. Oh my Lord!
I was like, this can't be the road. It's the only road.
Now, my cousin owns a caravan park in America, and she loves it because they have like long-term people there. It's not like a trailer park kind of thing. It's a nice posh one, and they've got all new builds and everything. The newer ones. But I was in there before, and there were some awful looking places that I can't believe people live like that here. I can't believe they're allowed to live like that.
Tyrone just put ministry that a static caravan, $100,000 nowadays.
They are, yeah, they are.
Okay, now 100 grand.
Yeah.
For a
And you
new
pay
one,
council
couldn't
tax
live in
now.
them. I thought
And
the
you pay
government has
council
some
tax
sort
on
of
these
rule.
sites, you know, for the statics.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before, you didn't have to pay none of that. You do now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know ground rent on the Park Dean, which is a big site down at Porthcawl. It's a bit
Goes right up.
Near you, Ministry, yeah.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
isn't there some sort of law that people aren't allowed to live in them all year round or
Yeah.
something?
No. Well, their ground rent is up well over $6,000 a year.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it's not so
that's
cheap to live in these
Wow,
now.
Tyrone.
Yeah, but then again, I suppose they take care of all your water and your sewage and.
I want
Yeah,
to do
10
that
months
zip
of the year
line. Is that in North?
I just couldn't
That's
imagine
all.
going to the toilet like that all the time.
Yeah.
Have you done that then? Oh no, not you again. Longest zip in Europe in North Wales and the Wave Centre. Where I'm going. I want to do that.
That's yeah, I've seen that. Didn't they do that on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here a couple of years ago when it was in Wales? They went to that, didn't they? They did the zip wire.
Yeah.
It's that
Yeah.
one. It's in a quarry, isn't it? Is that right,
Yeah,
Ministry?
that's it. Well, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, that looks wicked. That does. Yeah.
I want to do it. I didn't know that was there. I'm going. I don't even like heights, but you know
what, James? I was going to ask that last night. You've brought something up. One of the elders of the councils wants to ask a question. He says, "Which Gripper, ask Binksy where John is and if he is okay." I would think, you know. Go on, Binksy.
Yeah, how would I know? I've not heard from John. I understand if in that position I would be taking some time out, and I'm guessing he's doing the same. So,
and can I reply to it as well?
I think. Do you know what? Do you know what? To be fair to John, I think he put himself into a position where he was, you know, people were taking shots at him, and he's fired back, and it's not worked out, and it's just, you know, Vega put it. Simping to a degree that's not healthy.
No, I thought it was about him getting called at work or something.
But he kind of put himself on the line a little bit, and I was you know, when you just go sucking your teeth and go, oh, that's going to come back on you. That publicly, when you put things out there, you know, you're open to. I hope he's okay. I'm sure he is okay. I'm sure he's just taking the dogs out, getting all about YouTube for the moment, and.
Yeah, sometimes a break is just what you need.
Binksy, I would also say, add on to that, he started a new job last week as well, didn't he? So he's probably getting into his new job and all that, like, yeah.
Well, I wish him the best of luck.
Me too.
Guy. I just think he just got into a situation that got a little bit
I hope he comes
toxic.
back. I like John, and I hope he comes back because I miss John.
Yeah,
I
like John.
He's got a nice nature.
Yeah.
I always like.
He's one of the people that actually go and have a drink with.
I hope he comes back. Yeah, I'd love to go to it. Yeah, but come back soon, John. And
we can go roller skating with us, Binksy.
You know, I hope Vic and Bob are all right as well, instead of attacking all the neighbourhood.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You have to stand by what you say and do, and that's if it comes down on you, it comes down on you because you know that's the way you've played the cards. But
there's
we all have to take our own actions, and
I
I'm not responsible for anybody else's. But I do understand that he got into a bit of a situation that got really toxic, and that can bring out the worst in people, can't it?
Yeah, it can. It sure can.
But it's an opportunity to learn and grow. Lessons and blessings.
Of course. Ministry.
Lots of lessons.
What you've done about 2 minutes ago, just backtracking. Guan in chat. I think Guan lives in South Korea. She says she wants to come to the. She says she wants to come to the UK and come caravanning.
Yeah,
yeah,
a good thing to do.
So Guan, when you come to the UK, we'll go caravanning.
I didn't know they were in South Korea.
I think it's a male or female. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I said female.
I think it's male, isn't it?
Is it male? Male. Well, whatever you are, Guan.
Not rude, but she
it doesn't really matter.
I don't know.
I think Guan likes the UK because I've talked to him before.
Cool. I'm sure that we could have a cultural exchange about some of the different.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, whatever you've heard of the UK, it's not as good as that.
No. Well, after watching some of Tyrone's videos this week, you can put it in perspective, can't you?
No, it's lovely.
You know.
Yeah, it's a bit shocking what's going on in the village, but
yeah, I watched his latest video. Yeah, it is an it ministry.
Yep, it's
You know,
it isn't really going to end well.
the start of things to come, ministry. It's going to happen more and more, isn't it? You know what I mean?
People will get hurt and people will end up in jail, and that's before anyone's even moved in the fucking place, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, you've taken your eye off of them.
Do we know of any protesters other than Tyrone that's actually going down there and making a difference?
I think Base Welshman's been down there, UK lady.
Oh yeah, he's really good about that, isn't he?
Yeah, Welsh's gone there. I think he has had tea because Tyrone was mentioning. Yesterday. I watched Tyrone.
Well, we do have a lot of people that protest on here, apparently. So I thought it would be, I didn't know if any of them were going down there. I know Yorkshire Rose does quite a lot of stuff.
He does, yeah.
I wait for visa from Liverpool YouTube. I pay 2 times now.
It's funny that is, isn't it? I know that's what I read, Binksy. I read that too.
Yeah.
Well, did you hear that they ruled today that the ULEZ is actual legal?
Oh, well, she was there, yeah. I thought so, Tyrone.
Yeah, I don't
what
think
is you? What I can't even remember what that means. ULEZ. Keep hearing you.
It's the 15-minute cities. You know, the thing that we've all been harping on for the last 8 months?
Yeah, I know, but what's the acronym? What is it? What does it stand for? Does it, something zones, isn't it? Obviously. What is it? ULEZ.
I haven't got a clue.
You keep saying ULEZ. Everyone's accepting this ULEZ, and I'm like, what the fuck does ULEZ mean?
It stands for the ultra low emission zone. You know how you can only go in screened spaces in your cities and stuff. So now they're going to start implementing the 15-minute cities through that.
All right. I knew it must stand for something. I just didn't know what. That was all. But
I would have thought some of the activists in chat would have just chimed up, but no.
Well, just say no. I do. If everybody says
no, I mean,
no,
I just expected some other people to be able to answer some of the question, like what is ULEZ and stuff like that.
Reminds me of.
I don't want to go into cities anyway.
I didn't know that.
I read today. That Sadiq Khan wants to extend the emission zone in London.
Yes, and they've ruled that it's legal today.
Yeah, he's won, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's won it.
Disgusted. Has he won it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he won it today. That's what I was just saying. That they've said it's not illegal, so it's completely legal for him to do it.
A lot of people have been selling the cars on the outskirts, haven't they? Because it's coming to them. But they do it in Newcastle now, don't they? They charge you to go into Newcastle now. I didn't even know that.
Andy Burnham tried it in Manchester, didn't he, as well? And he booted it out the slide gate, wasn't he? You know what I mean?
Oh, he's going to get some. He's going to get. He's going to be shaking in his boots.
No, it's not going to affect me, but the big thing down here with people selling cars, second-hand cars, they really highlight ULEZ-free, cars. So small engine petrol cars and hybrid cars have got no tax, and under a certain engine size and emission, you don't have to pay when you go into these zones, I don't think. So that's a big thing in South Wales at the minute.
How difficult would it be to be able to make a normal engine hybrid?
Don't know. Good question.
Apparently, there's some sort of there was apparently a prototype that you could attach to a diesel engine that would then make it run on air and water.
Really? I'd never buy electric cars, stuff like that.
That would be kind of cool.
I don't pay tax on my car, because it's only a Ford Fiesta, but it's an EcoNet, and it's
yours is hybrid.
Is yours hybrid? It's 12 plate. It's old, but I don't pay road tax on it.
Yeah, but all right, nice one.
Because it's an EcoNet, but I don't get out of. But it's too old to be covered in this, not paying this fee. I still have to pay the fees when I go through these zones.
You wonder where it's going because, Sadiq Khan's dad on this now. It's a right. Oh, it is a money making scheme. I mean, I've looked at where it's going to come now. It's not that far from where I am now, where it's going to be extended to. I'm thinking, fuck hell, it's a joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How far is this going to go? Are we going to end every city, Binksy, like this? We're going to have to pay to go in every city in the UK soon.
But if you just don't pay it,
Yeah.
If nobody pays it.
But people are going to pay it with sheep, aren't we, again?
I know.
This is the problem, Binksy. We can say here, but people are sheep and they, I'm going to pay it, you know. That's the problem. I look at the people, I mean, they built the M6 toll road 15 years ago. People have never questioned,
Do you know why? Because people are scared of a piece of paper dropping through the door.
They still pay it. People still pay it.
They're frightened of a bit of paper dropping on the mat with the name on it saying you owe this money. We're inviting you to pay this money. I say, I do not accept. There's the bin. I have no contract with you, and it goes straight in the bin.
No.
I've even got a notice in my window next to my door saying no trespass.
Are they after Cardiff Ministry, do you know? Because that's your nearest city, or Swansea. I wonder, surprised me to go after Cardiff, because it's like the capital city of Wales.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. There, like a token that let's make Cardiff a green-free zone, all that shit. Yeah.
I'm not sure. They've pedestrianised
a green-free zone
of it already.
Sorry, of green zone. Sorry,
a lot of people would probably like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, green-free. I meant a green zone. Sorry.
It's part of some sort of green zone because, like I said, most of the city centre is pedestrianised. It's got like a ring road.
Yeah, most of these are.
So you can't actually drive through most of the city, but I'm not sure, to be honest.
Oh, because of tourist activities.
Do it, and they that's the nearest one to us, I think, Bristol or Gloucester. They'll probably bring it in.
Drivers the most persecuted person in the world now, I reckon. Drivers, car owners, isn't it?
Yeah.
In this country, they are.
Or smokers.
It was nice when the roads were quiet while lockdown was on, though. I must admit, going up and down to London, we got there in no time. No road. I tell you, when it started going back, it was just like, I've not been in a traffic jam for fucking ages.
Oh, that's awful when you get stuck in traffic and you can't move either. I hate that.
It was weird for me because I live near an airport. Plus, I'm not far from a motorway, and it was just weird not to hear during lockdown absolutely anything. It was just strange, and no planes or anything. It was dead weird.
Oh, that would be strange.
It was nice though. It was nice, you know. But the wildlife came back, didn't it, and all that. There was no roadkill and all that, wasn't there? That's what used to fascinate me. And it was nice. It was nice just to go to walk and not hear any traffic. And probably that's
something I have to be extra careful about with an electric car. Last night when I pulled it in my close, there was like 8 different little tiny hedgehogs out and about.
Yeah, I've been caught sometimes in the supermarket the other day. Bloody electric car nearly wiped me out because you can't hear him, can you?
Mm.
I think it was it says in Japan they're not allowed to be silent. They have to have some
I think in Japan you've got to put a noise generator on your vehicle.
That mine doesn't make much noise at all.
So it can be anything. It can be loud music, anything. You know, vehicle sounds as long as it's audible.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you see, the government are now pulling their. You know, they fund these like the likes of who's the big building companies? You know what I mean?
Like Balfour and things like that.
Yeah, they're cutting down on the building by about what did I hear? About a third. They're pulling back on building because they're not getting the government incentives anymore.
Yeah,
they've obviously
they started that with COVID.
So
I know a lot of farmers that have been without business because they were relying on things like felling trees for the national forest and stuff, and they gave all the jobs away, got rid.
Well, they've
when the tourists came in last time, when Boris won in 2019, there was the promise to build so many houses in this parliament, and apparently they fell short. And plus they've obviously run out of money as well, so it's all been put back again. So they never stick to what they say anyway. You know what I mean? Isn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously, what's happening now? We've got a population explosion. We've got people coming across over the bloody channel. So nothing's going to be sorted. This government we've got in now is rotten. This is why it's going to be so bad for the next 9 months. What
I don't understand. In my town, they knocked the school down, the secondary school down, and built a smaller one. but they've built 4 new housing estates.
Yeah, where do the kids
Well-
go? Crazy,
Well,
isn't it?
this is
That's
it.
because
It's
that's
like
what gets the money on.
there's no other school in the town that could cater for them, and they often take the children from the villages on the outskirts as well.
Yeah.
So you just think, are they planning ahead? They know that there's not going to be much call for spaces in schools. I don't know.
Maybe they're going to bring in some foreigners
They
and
always plan
immigrants.
ahead. They'll say at some point when people start dropping like flies, they'll be saying, yeah, the numbers were obviously small. That's why the school's only small. I won't put it past them. They always plan well ahead.
Schools are privatized now, though, so it'll be a money-making venture for them. It won't be anything to do about caring about the community.
Right, Minister, I'm going to shoot off. I'm going to have my pizza. My pizza's on its way.
Yeah, no worries, Grips. I'm going to be shutting down in a minute anyway.
Yeah. I've ordered a nice spicy pizza. I thought I could. I was sitting there. I thought, shall I cook? I thought, I'm going to have a pizza tonight. Fuck it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have a pizza, and I'm going to pop on to Jason's movie night at 9:00. He's doing a movie night, isn't it?
That's fun. I'm sure that'll be exciting.
I'll
Let us know what that film is.
I might go live later. I'll see how I feel. It's Friday, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's Friday.
But thanks for having us, Ministry. Great to talk to you, Big Ski, UK lady. Everybody in chat, enjoy your Friday. Yeah, take care, everybody. See you later. Bye. Cheers.
Bye. I keep forgetting it's Friday. I keep thinking it's Saturday. It's had the kids this morning, and the dad came home a day early from work.
Yeah,
All my days are messed up.
Days. Yeah, they do. They just mix into one now.
Yes. Yeah, and especially when you keep strange hours. If you have one night up late and then, I don't know, lose track of time. Especially when you've got no fixed routine. I just float around, see what the kids need. Who am I interviewing, Michelle? Colin, did you say somebody?
Oh, I missed
that. Yeah. Ministry, have you heard? I'm interviewing a girl I know on Tuesday on Michelle's at 7:00.
Yeah, I've seen the community post.
Good. It's not. It's
interesting. Sounds really interesting.
Yeah. It's only a 10-minute video at the beginning, but when she came to see me, most people that she told the story to thought she was crackers, right? She must be believed it. Anyway, I obviously believed it because I knew a lot of what was going on. And that would have been 2 or 3 years ago. I'll have to check with her how long ago it was. And it's gone viral now. She's her story. But Andy Burnham has lied. He said that he only found out about it recently. She went to him in.
Is that Andy Burnham from the BBC?
From Manchester.
The BBC presenter.
No, he's a politician, isn't he?
Okay.
Mayor of Greater Manchester, wasn't he? And then he was a Labour candidate, but no one voted.
Yeah, well, he knew about it in 2021, and he's lied on the documentary or whatever.
Yeah.
But Greater Manchester Police in the frame. Yeah. Be interesting, folks, if you want to tune in. I know Ice has been plugging it all night. I've seen him in the chat plugging it. Thank you for that.
Hiya.
Good. Hello, Laura.
Yeah, darlings. How you doing, everybody?
All right.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Oh, good, lovey. Are you okay?
Good. Yeah.
Oh, I've not checked that message yet, Laura. Hold on, I'll go look at it. I'm sorry, I totally forgot.
Yeah, no worries. Not a problem, darling. I saw it before and I was like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
Go again. But, some people never change, will they, sweetie pie? A leopard never changes its spots, as they say. Have I got this the right way round or not? I don't think I have. But yeah, it's. I was going to say I've not done a live stream or a proper live stream like nearly 2 weeks. I think it's been now. So I need to
Yeah,
sort that out when I can.
yeah.
And
That was good.
I've not had any drinky poos until tonight. I've not had a drink in like 2 weeks. I've just
Oh, so we
been
can have some
chilling,
fun.
and
So it's
you know, you realise that you just don't need alcohol to have fun. Do you know what I mean?
right.
Which a lot of people seem to
That's
think
nice
that they
ability
need
to have.
to. This is doing me
I've
head
not.
in,
I
but
never
yeah,
need alcohol to have fun.
No,
good girl.
I
That's the way
don't
it
need
should be.
alcohol to have fun.
Do
No.
you act, love? Do you
It
act,
makes me
minister?
alcohol makes me not have fun. If I drink to excess,
Yes.
it's not it makes
Yeah,
me ill,
And
physically
it
ill.
certainly
yeah,
isn't fun
yeah,
the
it
next
can.
day.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. It's, you got to be careful, haven't you? And that's what I've always said. As long as I've got my meds that I need from the doctor and my smoky poos, we're all good in the hood, love. Do you know what I mean? We're all good in the hood.
Yeah,
I
I don't
just
have
go
that.
natural. I
It's
like
not
my
good for me.
caffeine. I like my smoke. That's it. No meds for me.
Yeah. But I was going to say, Mins, before I forget, mate, are we still all good in the hood when possible to sort out what we were saying the other month now, a couple of months or so back, about trying to set my PA system up here at
Yeah,
my end, and then if
yeah,
you still wanted any vocal lessons, just say, not a problem in
yeah. We
return.
can do that. I can help you.
Yeah,
I can show you how to set it up on a video call or a
yeah,
stream
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Oh, thank you so much. But I was going to say, if I send you a message and we'll sort a date out when we're both free, and
Yeah,
yeah, get something sorted. Definitely, thank you. And then I can actually be doing proper singing practices with my PA system with this bad boy behind me. Well, part of it. That speaker there, that's just one of them. But we're only going to need one speaker in this room, because two is for like proper gigs. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah, I just can't wait. And then when I'm doing when I want to do singing practices and when I do like singing videos, put stuff on YouTube, online, whatever, I can actually
Well,
properly
between Gripper's dancing and your
sing.
singing, we're going to be full up for choice.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see, won't we, darling? But yeah, thank you so much, Ministry. That'll be awesome. And of course, you know, the deal still stands. If you want any vocal lessons in return, you just say Swinny. That is fine. And
No worries.
but yeah, it's all
It
good.
shouldn't be a
Thank
problem. It
you.
shouldn't be a problem to talk you through setting up. It should be pretty straightforward, and then
Yeah,
just setting up the EQ for your mic afterwards. Once
yeah,
it's all set up, that's the only thing that might take a little bit of time, but that won't take long.
yeah. That shouldn't take long at all, hopefully, yeah. Oh, thank you so much, you were star, mate. Thank you. But yeah, and then we're off then. We're rocking and flipping, rolling, love. Oh, I can actually properly sing then. I can let it flipping out. It's very frustrating when you're a singer and you just want to properly sing and just go for it, but you feel like you can't properly go for it until you've got the equipment to go for it on. Do you know what I mean? It's and this stuff is it's not cheap at all. It's very, very expensive. Like Ministry will know from being in bands, doing singing, music in general. It's a very expensive hobby, let's put it that
Yeah,
way. And
yeah.
these
Oh, yeah.
things aren't cheap. So it
But
needs
it's a
to be
beautiful
used.
hobby.
Huh?
It's a creative hobby that I really like. You know, I love watching people succeed in music and do well and
Oh, bless
find
you.
different genres. And
Yes. Yeah, I'm the same. I love watching all that, like the journey they go on and everything too. It's brilliant. And, you know, your voice changes as you get older too. There's a lot to
Hey,
it.
I might
And
get a singing
yeah.
voice in my old age. How about
You
that?
are what?
I might get a singing voice in my old age. I've never been able to sing. I'm
Hey,
tone
I'll
deaf.
give you some lessons if you need them, darling. I truly
It's not the
believe.
lessons I need, love. It's the fucking voice.
I truly believe, though, seriously, that a lot of people out there, unless you're completely and utterly tone deaf, you know, if you can go la 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 la, and like, you know, do that and sort of gradually go up the scale, yeah, and you can hit some of those notes, you can sing. I can teach you, I can train you how to sing. But unless you're tone deaf, there is a chance. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, I think it's amazing that you've
Yeah.
got so much confidence to do it. Not many people can do that, you know.
it's taken a lot of years of getting the confidence together, and then unfortunately my confidence has gone like this the past few years. So now we're trying to bring it back
Sing
up
along in
again.
the car. That's it. That's my singing. I sing along in the car very loud.
Oh yeah, it's one of the best places to practice. Yeah, but there you go. Hello everybody in the chat, by the way, all the decent folk. How you doing? Hope you're okay. But yeah, cheers everybody. Happy Friday, Friday, whatever you want to call it. Jing
That's
jing.
why I dance.
Treating myself to a glass of wine. Why not? It's been
Very
nearly
nice.
2
I'm gonna
fucking weeks.
treat myself to a cup of tea in a minute. Let's see if
I might have another brew.
I'm all teed out. I've been trying not just the normal tea, but am I qualified? Yes, I am actually. I'm a professionally trained singer and I have a vocal artist diploma, level 3, if you really want to know. And yeah, vocal artist diploma, there you go. And I got that at Manchester's Music Base. And I've actually got my certificate somewhere stored away in this room in my folder full
Why
of
don't you ask her
important
what she's
documents.
qualified in? If she wants to ask you what you're qualified in, let's see what she's qualified in.
Yeah, what qualifications have you got? That's just one of my qualifications, but there you go. That's my main important one to me that I've trained very hard on and I wanted to do for a long time. And she'll find anything she can, sweetie, like, to flipping bring you down. She's Miss Perfect, isn't she? Practically
Has
perfect in every way.
has anybody seen that clip on my community page of that woman comedian when she's talking about your different ages and the dancing?
Oh no, I've
yeah.
not seen that.
Oh, have a look on the community page. Honestly, it's funny as fuck. Honestly, I don't know if don't know what accent she's got, but she's on about when you're in your teens and 20s, you're down on your knees are bending, you're down on the floor, you all that.
Having a good old time.
And by the time you get to my age, it's just your head.
It's just your
That's
head.
not me though. That's not me. Just saying. I still bend at the knees without too much noise.
Hey, I'm going clickety click already, girl, on the knees. I think Arthur's paying us a visit. I'm actually getting him checked out end of September. Speaking to a physio on the phone at the hospital down the road from me, and then going to get an appointment to get examined.
With my pain when it's time for dancing, serious dancing.
Yeah.
Well,
my fitness has greatly improved over the last few months, but that's only because I'm out doing more.
Oh, good for fucking you. Well, you've got no. Sorry, ladies. Agent X, you've got no qualifications and a know-how about singing music or anything like that. So you keep your accountant nose to yourself, yeah, love, and your forensic science, because you ain't going to find forensic science around here, sweet cheeks. You just keep your nose in your own business, yeah?
They don't offer an MSc in
probably
forensic
missing
science. An MSc is a science degree, and a forensic accounting is not science. So there you go.
There we go. Oh, some people just never be happy, will they? With other people's lives, which I find hilarious when it's not even their life.
Just one and only. How are you?
Hello. Hello, everybody. Yeah, Cheeky Chops is there. How are you? But yeah, I was going to say, Ministry, how are you and Mrs. Ministry doing? You all good?
Yeah. I'm all right. She's a little bit under the weather.
Bless
after
her.
her operation, so she's in recovery mode at the minute. That's why I'm gonna go see if she wants to cup her in a minute. But I suspect she's sleeping because I had to wake her up at 5, and then she left the house at 6:30 to go to Cardiff, and she was there all day. So
she's going to be knackered.
That must really take it out of you.
Oh, that's proper take it out of her. Yeah.
Yeah.
She goes through a lot, doesn't she? She really does.
So, did I hear you saying the other day that you was thinking of moving then? Is that to move somewhere closer to where you need to be rather than, so you can cut down?
Yes and no. We probably will end up sort of closer to Cardiff. She has to go to Cardiff anytime she's ill. So, to the university hospital. They got a specialist ward there, so she has to go there every time. So, as long as we're within sort of half hour of Cardiff, I'm 40 minutes away at the moment. If the roads are clear, The hospital's 40 minutes away.
Right.
Yeah.
From where we
Are
are.
you
at the
like
moment.
all the back roads where you are, mate? Are you a bit of both? Like, are you all sort of proper in the sticks back roads?
Yeah, I'm 5 miles from the nearest sort of main road. It's just a B road for 5 miles, and then dual carriageways and motorway all the way. So,
Got you. So hang on a minute. Can you ever get a takeaway delivered down there?
yeah.
You all good? Yeah.
If it's one from outside of the town, it costs you an arm and a leg for delivery. But even ones in the town will charge you £3, so an extra £2 to get a better takeaway from out of town isn't bad.
No, it's not bad at all, really, is it? To be honest, it's far from bad. Yeah, that's pretty decent, to be honest with you. Yes. Oh, look at that. I even just had an alarm going off there on my phone, yeah, to go live. Remind myself, go live. But it's when I'm in the mood, though. My phone can keep trying to remind me to go live as much as it bloody wants. If I'm not in the mood, I'm not in the mood. And I'm currently on a live somewhere else. So there we go. We'll see what happens. But yeah, doing live streams is a lot, guys. People who don't do them, it is a lot. And it can really wear you out.
It can do. It can do.
Especially when it gets chaotic.
Yeah, my last few have been really chilled, so I'm thankful for that. You know, they've been really chilled.
Yeah.
It's important to have good time, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's always better when you can hear each other, isn't it?
Oh, yes, that really does come in flipping handy, doesn't it? Indeed. And Binksy, I need to catch up with some of your videos, but I have to say, you have the most beautiful voice and you got the beautiful face to match it, love. I wish we'd see the face more, to be honest with you. You're gorgeous. And,
oh, look, she's wanting attention, ministry. Are you going to give it to her? Because I'm not.
Well,
oh, Agent X, shut up with your maths and your science.
I think the scenery is much nicer. Yeah, no, you don't want to look at my face all the time.
Hey, listen, yeah, it's nice to flip in here what you're talking about, of course, but, you know, just remember, Binksy, you are a very good-looking lady and you've got that lovely voice to go with it. And I have to say, yeah, this lady has the shiniest hair ever. You have such shining hair. How? Tell me
do you know what
please.
I'm going to show you what I'm going to be working on next, right? Because my experience on here means...
Oh, here's GJ.
Right?
Oh, learning about friendship. Yes.
Oh, that's lovely. Are you getting those to hand out all over here too?
So, stories to support social skills training in children with Asperger's syndrome and high functioning autism. But I thought the adults could get something out of that. And
yes,
this also for my bookshelf. That is about a new approach for understanding and parenting easily frustrated, chronically inflexible children, which there are a lot of them on here. They're just oversized children. So I'm hoping that once I do these chapters out, that looks really good. I might just read it with my face on the camera. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Or I might go find somewhere scenic to do it. Who knows?
Oh, yes. Well done. Wherever you do it, that sounds awesome. What a good idea. Brilliant.
No, it's not the love train.
It's definitely not the love train here, love.
Science is a language, the same as math is a language.
Yes. And, you know, I was more of like, don't get me wrong, yeah, I can do maths. But maths was never my forte. My forte was English and like English grammar, English literature and all that. Poetry and spelling and all that I'm very good at. And then the music side of things. I was more of the music person.
I was always more
English
I was
person,
more language than I was more like literature and English language than math and science language. That wasn't a language that I understood very easily. It didn't make that much sense to me. But language, that's why words are really important, and the words have meaning, and you know, I do get.
I just quickly wanted to say a quick thank you to Oh No Not You Again. You know what you've done, love. Thank you. I really appreciate that, File.
Hi. Fair play. I've not even seen any of the chat yet. It's not coming up. Hang on. Let's have a look. Hello, chat. Trying to catch up here now, if I can.
Oh, he's been posting some really great clips lately, Bigsy. You should go have a look.
Who's that?
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh.
But thank you so much. I really appreciate your clips.
Like benefit fraud. Oh, I know it's terrible. Some of the benefit fraud out there,
Yeah.
Agent X. I'm just catching up with the chat now. She goes, and yes, Laura, there's a great deal of interest in fraud investigation here, like benefit fraud. Good for
I bet
fecking
there
you.
is. I'm sure that you've been investigated many times, Agent X. Is that why you're on the run? Is that why you're squatting somewhere?
Well, I never take donations. I never ask for anything, so there's no way anybody could investigate me for nothing.
Are you James? You all right? James, hello, how are you?
But investigate
How are
away
you?
if you like. I put everything out there. My face, my name. And I put all my stuff out for free.
Oh,
because I
indeed,
enjoy it.
Big
The content.
Excuse me. Oh, and just so you know, where's he gone again? Sorry, where was it now? Where's your
I hope
name?
people enjoy it. Because
I'll
that's
call her
why
full
I do
name if
it.
that's what you want.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, sorry. I was talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you
Here
are.
we go. There she is again. There she is again. Here she is again.
I've known so
Your
much
Agent
about her. You'd be
X.
amazed at the shit that
Are we
people have sent me
fighting?
today. Oh, my Lord. I can't believe all the shit that I know about her
She
now.
seems to think.
I've
She
offered
seems to
cash and they
think.
don't even want it.
She seems to think, what mind, ladies and gentlemen, of course, that because my friend couldn't come to see me on my birthday because she got snowed in
Don't justify
Manchester,
anything to her.
which
You don't
is
need to
true.
justify anything to her miserable existence. Let her just rot in her little old caravan in the middle of nowhere.
That's it, mate. She's thinking I've spent my birthday all alone. No, actually, no, because that weekend I saw up my close family, my nephews, my sister, my mum, my dad, my close family, my brother-in-law, and all that jazz.
I'm just
I got a
curious, though. What
birthday
happens if
cake
you're squatting somewhere with a
made
child? Do they
for
come take
me.
the child off you?
My own birthday cake got made for me, yeah. I had an amazing weekend, thank you very much. And just
Oh,
because she
David, look,
couldn't come up
look,
that
honey,
one
I
day
had
and
a
night because of
tribunal
the
and I was
snow,
found not
screw
guilty.
you,
Do you not know what those words are, you little fucking cunt? I'll get it out
little
there right now.
bitch.
Yes, I was accused of something, and yes, I was found not guilty. But apparently that little cunt can't read. But I want to know what happens if you're squatting somewhere and living in nasty conditions with fleas and things, and you have a child in that condition. What do they do if they find that you're living like that and you have a child in that condition?
She honestly, if anybody out there literally thinks that she is an angel, little Agent X, and she's so perfect, you just keep,
It's worth your
you just wait
time.
and see, yeah? You just wait and see, because this woman, I
All you have to
wouldn't
do
want
is
to
start seeing her
call
on
her
the
a
internet.
woman.
I've got full details. She does this to loads of people, and everybody
Mm-hmm.
hates her in the end. All you have to do is watch that last video that Sparky put up, and they have a 10-minute conversation about how much of a toxic cunt she is. And if you can't take Sparky's
Oh.
word, then who else are you going to take?
She is vile on another scale, and it is, you do not hear me coming up on panels going, avoid her, avoid him. No, but I'm telling you now, avoid her like the plague, mate, because she'll do anything she can to try and make your life a living hell. But at the same time,
Oh,
it always
years ago, I was a
backfires on
teacher,
her.
and a student accused me of telling a dirty joke. I was found not guilty, but Agent X is going around saying that I've been having sexual conversations
Oh,
with children.
Hey, how you
Now that
doing?
is vile, you
it
filthy, nasty little
backfires
cunt.
on her,
Never
though,
been
girl.
attention to
It
it.
backfires. It will
It does. It's going to
backfire on her
backfire
like
on
it
her because I'm going to come pay her a little
always
fucking
does.
visit.
She's a biatch. And what goes around comes around. You put bad out into the world and negativity, which
It's
she
amazing
does
what
pretty
people
much
will do
every
for
day of her
person's good,
life.
isn't it?
Say again?
It's amazing what people will do for person's good.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Ministry.
But I'll leave it there. Hi, Torbs. How you
Have you
doing,
got
honey?
your cup
Hi,
of
little
tea?
neighbor.
Have you got your cup of tea?
Hey, there he is. Come on, love. But there you go. Some people will just be nasty, and if anybody
Yeah.
out there finds
She
that
likes to make up her
attractive, well,
fantasies. Let her
good
make
for
up her
you.
fantasies and live in her fake world where she doesn't show her face on camera because she's using pictures with lots of filters and it doesn't show her fucking nose.
This is against terms and conditions. If that's against terms and
She
conditions,
tried
then
to tell.
I should
She
be
tried to tell
reported
Torbs
your ass
yesterday that I was
months
trying to
ago.
get shit. Like, Ministry, have you ever driven while you were on your video? What's her name? Holder.
Yep.
She tried to tell Torbs yesterday that I was trying to get his channel taken down because I had my camera on while I was driving. How fucking irate and stupid is that?
Oh, for goodness
You ever heard of such a thing? Torbs, I wouldn't get his channel
Hey,
taken down. If I
just for
didn't want to,
laughs.
you do.
No. I'm not involved.
But I'll say it now. Agent X is a cunt, and I'll say it over and over again. I'm not
When you
going to
get
get wound
three
up.
women on
She's just a
panel,
nasty,
I'm
vile
not
cunt
like
piece of shit. And I don't need to say
No,
more than
what
that.
though, yeah. Anybody out there who actually finds that attractive, there's something wrong with you. If you think that is attractive, the things
Yeah,
that
she
come
doesn't
out of
know.
her mouth and the shit she feels about women on here that have done nothing wrong to us all,
Every woman.
well,
I'm sure Banksy's had it from her too, because she has an insecurity about women, clearly. I know that she wants to be us, but she can't. So just fuck off now.
we've
She's
given
just
her
had
plenty
channel
of
taken in
airtime
numerous
anyway
channels.
now, lady.
So I mean, more so gonna get taken.
She's had more than enough airtime, and I don't know about you guys,
Yep.
but I'm done with her. And this is Ministry's channel,
Just
and
like all of her previous
yeah.
partners, we're done with her.
hey, dejected tomato, you may well be right. Interesting one, anyway. Yeah.
She wants to try to dig up shit on people. Well, let's dig up all of her shit and put it up there, Agent.
Oh, we got a visitor again.
We've got a visitor. Is it somebody I'm going to have to go make a coffee for?
No, they're going. It's someone blowing raspberries and that, so it's obviously it's not going to work because I'm not going to put them on screen. So all they can do is make silly noises.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that explosive child book I was just talking about, it might come in quite useful, eh?
Yeah, we could use that on YouTube. Send her a copy.
Well, you know, they maybe the adults will take some notice of it to use on their children, but actually absorb it themselves.
Oh, I don't know some of these people that have children on here. Ooh. I don't know how you could spend so many time on lives.
Well, because people like to know who they're talking to sometimes, and
yeah,
you know, if you're an axe murderer, you know what I look like. I don't know necessarily what you look like. So if I see you coming in the street, mind you, I think some of them, if I saw them coming towards me in the street by what description I've been given, I'd fucking know to move out of the way anyway.
Evening, Ministry.
Good evening, Mr. Dave.
Hello, Laura. Hello, UK lady. Hello, Shad.
Leave work.
How you doing?
How are you doing?
All right. How's everybody? How's everybody in chat? Yay! It's Friday. Yay!
Yay!
You're not going to get gay on Friday?
Yeah. It's always Friday.
Yay!
It's always
Yeah. Well, anyway, I thought I'd divert you from the arguing. Not worth it.
Yeah. Oh well, I'd already managed that.
Oh.
But carry on. That's good. That's good. I could do with some backup.
Fuck you. Pissed on my bonfire. I'll be right back. I've just got to hang my cape up. And my red underpants. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Everyone good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll do it.
How are you? How's your week been?
Yeah, hectic.
Oh, really? Has it ended on a good note?
It's ended on a question mark.
Oh. Well. And when
It's
do you
sort of
expect
like,
the answer to come for that question
Oh,
mark?
you want to tell us what happened?
Well, I hopefully sometime next week, but we'll wait and see.
Oh shit! They always wait till a fucking Friday, don't they?
I know. And the thing is, I've got no fingernails left to chew, UK
lady.
lady.
Have to find somebody else's to chew on
What am I
then.
gonna do? I've got no hair to pull out. I've only got my eyebrows.
You're gonna have to go volunteer at a salon somewhere.
My nails are awful. You can't chew mine. I haven't got any.
Well, do you know what, Ministry? I thought I'd join you in a sensible cup of tea.
Oh, how lovely!
Oh, that's good.
Oh, where's my cup of tea?
Yes,
I'm
you know,
gonna
can't
make
be on the
coffee as
alcohol
well.
like some people.
There we go.
Laura, cheers.
Some old coffee pods.
Yeah. Are you abstaining the alcohol tonight then?
Maybe.
So that's a no then.
Just for now, just while it's early.
As long as no one says hair of the dog, I get sensitive about hair.
Right.
That's in the morning.
Right.
But no, I might have a drink later. Yeah, it's Friday. Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the weekend.
Yeah, I've got no hair to let down. Never mind. So, what's going on? How's everybody's week been? Good? Bad?
Really
Ugly?
good. Had some really nice days out.
Excellent.
Yeah,
what about you, Laura? What about you, Laura? Glug, 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 glug.
Yeah, up and down, to be honest. Yeah, up and down. Best way to describe my week. How about
I
you?
will ask the host in a minute. How about you, Binksy?
Good. I'm always good.
Excellent.
There's
And
no
you,
other
Ministry?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Quite for me on YouTube. Just a couple of lives and not many panels. Been taking some time off during the day and that, just putting it down. And
Michelle, I love you, but fuck you. I just see
I'm
what
just
she's
reading
putting.
the chat now, eh?
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, Michelle, you all right, love?
Anyway, hope everyone in chat's had a good week. Big up the
Jack,
chat.
hello, everybody. The decent people, that is, of course.
I'll go back to drinking my tea now. Carry on.
I'm just getting
now
my
everything's
together.
calm. The dog's going out running out the shed to bark at the guy next door because he's cutting his grass.
Oh,
no.
I was going to say, things. What dogs have you got again? Sorry, darling. What dogs have you got at the moment?
We've just got the pug at the moment, but I was saying earlier that my friends contacted me. There's 2 bulldogs that need rehoming. One's a little one and one's a bit bigger. Both beautiful dogs looking. So I'm going to go over with Poppy and see what she thinks.
Yeah, defo. Poppy, eh? My dog was called Poppy. Poppy Skippy Noodles was a whole name. But Poppy, as soon as I saw her, I was like, you were called Poppy. Yeah.
Poppy the pug. She looks like the dog off Men in Black, actually.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like Jason's motorbike. It sounds very Chinese.
What?
The dog's name sounds like Jason's motorbike. Very Chinese. How doing, Land Rover? That'd be like something you order after you've had a piss up all evening. I'll have a Poppy. What was the dog's name, Laura? Say it again.
Poppy.
Poppy. No, the full name.
Oh, Poppy Skippy Noodles. All right. See what you mean now, yeah. Poppy Skippy Noodle.
Oh, special baby.
Wow, Chow, Poppy Skippy Noodle. That actually means in Chinese, I'm called Poppy Skippy Noodle.
If I could pronounce it.
Mm-hmm. By the way, does anybody out there like cashew nuts? Cashew nuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah. Right. You know how expensive they are, yeah? You go to the shop, they cost a fortune, right? But I went into Amazon a few months ago and I found this really good seller that sells all different types of cashew nuts online. Within like a day or 2, you receive them at your door. These ones are I'll just show you quick. These are like peppered cashew nuts. So it's just like cashew nuts with pepper on, black pepper, absolutely gorgeous. So nice. And you can get, currently, I've got a 500-gram pouch of them, share them with me and my mum and dad. Last us, probably a couple of weeks, if that, between the 3 of us. And they cost me a tenner for a 500-gram bag, which lasts a couple of weeks between 3 adult human beings. Whereas you go to the store, you go to the shop, you get a titchy little bag for a few quid. They're gone within seconds. Do you know what I mean? But this place is amazing. You can get 500 grams for a tenner, and for a full kilo, it costs like 16, 17 quid, something like that. It's less than 20 quid. Absolutely amazing.
I couldn't purchase that amount because I wouldn't be able to leave them alone. if I buy any nuts or trail mix for walking or whatever.
Yes, trail
within
mix.
the first 10 minutes of sitting down.
But it's good for you, mate, though. It's good stuff. I'd rather you be sat there picking out and flipping cashew nuts or whatever nut and fruit trail and all this, trail mix. Doing that instead
Michelle,
of
I
stuffing your
reckon
face
Paul
with
would like
chocolate
that
and
bulldog,
candy, you
wouldn't
know.
he,
Well, you'll be proud of me. I've had salad
man.
all week.
Nice.
Salad.
Salad, eh?
I'm fucking sick of it.
Did you put any meat in with it? We're just talking pure salad.
No, we're talking pure salad, and I chopped up some double Gloucester cheese.
Oh, lovely. Yes. That's a bit better, isn't it? Having all that in there, yeah. And by the way, with these cashew nuts.
Wilted side salad, I am, so.
Oh, nice.
It was a nice change, Ministry. I must admit, but 5 days on the bounce, I now want a kebab.
Do you think like do you feel like you've lost any weight
Just
from
make your
doing
own
this
kebab.
for the last week?
Hello?
No.
Thinking great.
Sounds like someone's losing weight in the back.
What do you want?
What the hell's going on there?
Has anyone got a lighter?
Smell.
Oh,
well, I'm eating chocolate biscuits.
You're eating what? Chocolate what?
Oh, chocolate biscuit.
Oh,
milk or
oh.
Look,
Do you like chocolate raisins?
Free from.
Yes.
Chocolate
Those are
nice.
Mmm. Yes, Bingsy.
Wheat-free.
Oh, those are lovely.
Free from wheat.
Very nice.
Oh, nice one.
And the biscuits. Are they what? Gluten free?
Yeah.
I got some other bits from Amazon though that I had to grab for me and my sister as well as me and my mother and father. Flakes, Cadbury's flakes. What you can actually put in a 99 mate flake. You know, when you have your ice cream, we've got flipping ice cream, we've got the cones, we just didn't have the flake. So when my nephews come over and babysit them, yes.
You know what the best thing to
I
do
said,
with a
Michelle,
flake is?
Paul probably like that other bulldog that needs a new home, the black one.
What's that, Ministry?
I'll speak to you about it.
Best thing to do with Cadbury's flakes is freeze them.
Yeah.
Oh, freeze them.
And you put
cut
on
them.
top of ice cream, and then tip your favourite yogurt on top of that, and something happens to the yogurt, and it goes all weird. Starts to freeze. Is weird.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, you know what that reminds me of, Ministry? Remember that stuff you used to buy in the shop years ago, that squirty stuff? Ice Magic.
Yeah.
Goes like that. Yeah.
It's not very good for you, but I like it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I like to make weird desserts. I do it with like chocolate digestives and stuff. You know, I'll just make a dessert out of ice cream, yogurt, biscuits, fruit, whatever I've got.
Yeah. I do that.
I'll just chuck it all in together. I haven't bought any meringues lately because we buy them usually to make a fake eating mess thing, but they don't last that long. We just start eating them out of the packet. The mini meringues, they don't last.
Someone
Can
said
you
they want
hear
to
out
see
there?
me
It's
fridge.
nightmare. I'm going to shut them in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You want to see me fridge? Not a problem. I'll show you the fridge. Hang on. I just want to see the fridge.
Show
Let me
us
just
your
spin
fridge.
this.
Show us your fridge.
Right, hang on a second. Let me just spin the camera around. Okay, right.
Right, we can have a fridge off, Laura. We can have a fridge off.
Fridge off, right.
Let's have a fridge off. Come on.
We've been food shopping as well. But
I can't. I only have one shelf in the fridge. The others belong to my daughter. And that's
well, I don't. I have the whole fridge. I'm a fat bastard.
Freezer.
There we go. Oh.
Okay.
It's full up.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, look at that. They're both full and well ordered. There's nothing out of place.
Well, I don't know about well ordered, but the top shelf's a bit of a mess. I've got my eggs there.
Mangoes, avocados. We need to have those soon. We've got salad stuff.
Oh, I
got in there.
I can't even open that one. It's fucking too full.
It's probably got some Polish. It's probably got some Polish food in like me.
Oh, I've got Polish, Laura. I've got some Polish. Hang on. Oh fuck! I've just dropped my parmesan.
Very good. Yes.
Look, Polish.
Did you?
Look.
Oh, the crackle stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Bring up the Polish sausage.
Nice
I know
one.
someone's going to clip that.
Oh, well, I'm going to second. We got this as well. You know, the ham that you can get, all that type of stuff. The Polish ham and the pastrami's. Yes.
Got it. Oh, we want to see more Polish? Right, here we go, Laura. You'll be proud of me. I'm bigging up Poland. Right, so I've got Morlini, smoked pork loin. I can't pronounce the fucking Polish. So Poka.
Whatever that is. Yeah, something like that.
My eggs are in my cupboard.
I've even got black pudding. Hey.
Ooh.
I've got
You've got black pudding.
Sliced zivleka sausage, whatever that is.
Oh, yeah.
Sausage.
The zucchini or whatever it's called, sausage, yeah. Yes, that's the one.
Andrea, do you always open your mum's fridge when you go home?
I've got
Is that a thing for everybody?
Yeah, shut your fridge. Come on.
How was your fridge?
Oh, I've got more. I've got more.
When Mum was alive and I didn't live here, I'd come in the house and I'd look in the fridge, even if I didn't want anything, I'd just go straight to the fridge and open the door. Is that like a thing?
Yeah, cool.
You go straight to the
fridge.
fridge, see what's
on the side.
Yeah, it's not going to change if you stand there and staring at it.
So as the jumping people, Dane's Patrick Madonna just made a very good point that your eggs, or our British eggs, should really be out of the fridge, like on the. I've literally got one here.
I know that. I'm a bugger for putting them in the fridge.
This is for eggs here. You put your eggs in
Right,
there.
Let's ask the chat. What do you reckon, chat? 1 for eggs in the fridge, or 2 for eggs outside?
Mine are in the cupboard.
But I'm an egg fridger. I am.
You're a fridger. You're an egg fridger, right? You two are both egg fridgers, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, let me just spin this back round.
Outside, JPM, outside. Oh, Michelle Belfast. Right. Fucking hell, I must be the only one.
It's you and someone else. You and
Right,
who was it you just said a second ago? Bingsy, I think.
Fucking hell, right, I want to see the washing machine. Jesus Christ.
What's that?
So is your washing machine?
Washing machine.
Oh my goodness gracious! He's got a few bits of clothes in that are going through over the next day or two. We've just done a big load of washing the past day or two. So yeah, you don't do washing all the time, guys. You do it, when you really need to do it a couple of times a week or something, whatever.
Love you, Belfast.
You're an egg case, Dave.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Show's your air fryer. Oh, fucking hell, cheeky chops.
Air fryer. I don't have an air fryer, but yeah.
Mine's a 2-in-1.
Which one do you have, Dave?
Oh, I bought a cheap fucking one from, I think it was from Lidl or Aldi. An Ambiano.
Yeah, I got
it's a pressure cooker and air fryer all in one. I've only used it once. Yeah, I've only used it once. I've never used it again.
Well, if anybody's got recommendations, I'm looking. I'm in the market for them.
The Ninja ones are supposed to be mint, darling. Anything Ninja is supposed to be very good. Okay, right. I wouldn't mind getting the Ninja flipping sorbet and ice cream maker that you can get.
Ooh,
make your own ice creams and stuff. Oh, I've got a smoothie maker thing now I'm starting to use, but yeah. Yeah.
There's a request in chat for you.
There's a request in chat for me, is there? Let's have a look.
Belfast.
Air fryers equal cancer scare. Show us your knicker drawer, for goodness sake. You really want to see? If you really want to see, I'll show you my knicker drawer, which at the moment I barely ever flipping use because it's like all the sexy stuff, the modelling stuff. Do you know what I mean? The baby dolls and all that. It's stuff that, you've either got the flipping Bridget Jones stuff. Pardon?
You'll have to explain what that is because some of these won't know what they are. Because some of these
we've either got Bridget Jones granny knickers, yeah. We've either got Bridget Jones knickers. We go from Bridget Jones to I'm a sexy slut bish. Like, do you know what I mean? We go from one
Well, yeah,
extreme
but
to
some of
the
these
other.
things,
There's no in
the older community
between.
might not know what a baby doll or a HMS is or anything like that.
Oh, okay, a baby doll. Imagine having a lady wearing her bra and her knickers, a lingerie. However, on the bra part, it's like a sort of sheer material that goes down and like covers up your tummy area. So it goes from the boobies down to the tummy, and it's kind of like a see-through sheer kind of material. So you
Is it like a
covered, but there's a
mankini?
bit showing. It's
No.
Is it like a mankini?
Pardon?
Is it like a mankini?
No.
Oh.
A mankini is just like one piece of material going all the way down under the arse cheek and back round again. This is like the bra and knickers, but imagine the bra having a piece of material that goes all the way down to your stomach. It's like the top of your knickers, and it's all sheer kind of looking, see-through material. So you're showing a bit, but not too much. It's lovely. I literally have pictures of me in one. I can send you one if you really want. By the way, yeah, bonbons. Who remembers these, love, from back in day? Give him bonbons, you bastard.
Yeah.
Bonbons.
What flavour? Strawberry?
You got lemon, strawberry. We got all sorts. Melon. Oh, they're gorgeous.
Right.
I saw them on offer for a few quid. I has to get them. So I've got some of those too.
Well, I mentioned it, Belfast. I wish I never now. But anyway, thanks, Laura. I now know what a baby doll is.
There you go. I hope that makes some sort of sense. But I've literally got pictures of me modelling pictures, some of them, well, a few of them, of me modelling lingerie, and that is one of the styles.
Laura,
is
we
the
should
baby
actually
doll.
go out and do some shopping one day and maybe show people on camera this is what these things are.
I've literally got an outfit upstairs. I could literally go and grab a baby doll right now and put it on. But if I did that, I'd probably look like, I don't know, God knows what. People would bring Ministry's channel down and everything, and we don't want that.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
not
You can do it
9
on yours
o'clock
later.
yet. It's not 9 o'clock yet, Laura.
Pardon?
It's not 9 o'clock
Maybe we can get
yet.
Mystery to put one on.
Rick, my
it's not
underwear
9 o'clock.
drawer is very boring.
Oh,
There's a lot of Tokyo Laundry boxer shorts, and that's it.
Woohoo! Hey!
That's it. A couple of Calvin Klein ones as well. But that's it. That's it. Very, very boring.
Yeah, but to be honest, Ministry, when you're in the moment with your missus, they're probably not on very long.
Oh, it's you with fucking Mumby, would it, love?
Boxer shorts as it is.
You could strip a woman naked just with your eyes alone. I mean, come on now.
Who were?
Who are cancer? Say cancer. Who are? Show us your bra. Ha ha, fucking ha.
Where are you off to, UK lady, in your lovely electric car?
Yes.
She's muted.
Oh, I can't see because of the messages. So has Binksy made a coffee?
Oh yeah, she's still muted.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll mute myself. I'm getting in the
Hey,
bath.
Michelle. Show us your pink rabbit. Afraid we don't own any of those, I'm afraid, anymore. Tried them, but no, not for me. I can't be doing with anything rubbery and hard that's supposed to feel like a penis. That is not what a penis feels like. So no, I don't do rampant rabbits. I don't do dildos that go, you know, up there. I don't own anything at all. Just Lady Palm and her 5 friends, love. That's all I own. That's all you need, love. That's all I need.
Anyone who's just joined Ministry's channel, welcome to the Sex Hour, hosted by Laura. Take it away, Laura.
I would have thought this would have been on like Grips or Jason's channel or something.
Sorry, love. It came out of the blue, this, and it completely out of nowhere. How did this even begin? How did this even start? Anyway.
Chat's fault. Blame the chat. That always works. Blame the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, the voice is definitely sounding better now. I've had some strepsils before I came on. One was like, suck on a strepsil, love. And she was right, but it helps big time. And now I'm having some bonbons. And that gets the juices flowing, doesn't it?
Hey, what?
Yeah, man. It does. My mouth's proper watery now from chewing on this.
Like subject, Grips.
Bonbons. Does no one like bonbons or what? You were saying before about the strawberry.
Love them.
Yeah, but it's hard to get proper toffee bonbons around here. Oh, they're them fake
Order them
chewy
online, look.
shit ones. They're not made of toffee anymore. They're made of like chewy sweets, and they call them.
Oh
fucking
no,
bonbons.
these are the real deal, mate. I can literally send you the link for these. Yeah, I got. Hang on, a 700-gram bag, which can last me ages. For flipping, what was it now? I think it was like 7-8 quid. It was less than a tenner. And then with the delivery on top, it costs like a tenner pretty much. And it turned up within 2 days. If that 2 days.
What about cough candies? What about them, ministry?
Yeah, anything. Anything you want.
Yeah, I do like cough candies, but not in amounts. Not in amounts.
Just like a small amount, yeah. What are your favourite kind of sweets then? Like, are you into the
jelly sweets?
Chewy sweets or the softer
Jelly
things?
sweet,
Chocolate?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go with argument on this one. I think definitely bonbons for a sexy time. Yeah.
Yeah. French name for sweets, so why not?
You got a strong teeth for bonbons, though, which luckily I've got pretty strong teeth.
So really, Laura, you've given the foreplay a whole new meaning. So instead of someone feeding you grapes, they could feed you bonbons.
Yeah, just about, give us 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back in the room.
Well done, Pink.
These are nice. These
77
are
comments I've missed.
Oh, you've missed those. We've had the lingerie minute, the toy minute. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I missed it then. Thanks.
Yeah.
And the many uses you can do with bonbons. I'll say no more.
Bonbons are yummy. Brilliant.
Okay.
Oh,
Who needs ping pong balls when you got bonbons?
Ministry sex, though. Was it that bad? Was it, Grips? God, I've only been out of the room. How long? 10 minutes?
Yeah, I said I expected it to sort of be on Grips's, just because he's more of a late night content type of guy.
Who was being really open?
Laura.
Michelle. Oh, Laura.
Wasn't being that fucking open, was that? What was the saying that was that bad?
No, not bad. You was just being open.
What was the saying? I forgot what I've even said now.
I don't know, something to do with bonbons.
I said I like all the different colours they got in this. 700-gram pouch, said how much it was. If anything, we were talking earlier on about flipping rampant rabbits. That got mentioned. Michelle C mentioned a pink rabbit. And I was like, I don't have any of those anymore. I've tried them and I don't like them. You never tried one?
No, I'm not into fake shit.
I don't blame you. It's rubbish unless you get a proper good one nowadays that's supposed to feel more like the real deal.
No.
Still, it's not for me. I'd rather not, thanks. I was saying I've got Lady Palm and her 5 friends over here. Yeah, that's all I need at the moment. Seriously.
Thanks, Michelle.
Oh, love it. But you know, each to their own. Everybody has their own thing. You know.
We're the OAPs, aren't we? Apparently, Michelle. Anyway, we get spoken about as the OAPs.
OAP.
Maybe that's it.
OAP is my arse.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
1 minute. When did you get?
I must be part of the YouTube bus pass club. I'm
I was
nearly
just about to
60.
say, when did you get the bus pass? What age is it now?
I
I don't think you can get them anymore, do you?
Yeah,
you still get
I know
them.
they're stopping them.
Really? What? My mum and dad got one years ago. Back in the day, they got theirs because I mean they've been retired a few years now, even though they're still bloody working at times. But yeah, I thought they were still going. I just wasn't sure how old you had to be nowadays to get one.
I thought it was 60, wasn't it?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I thought it was 60 or 65.
They don't even send the little bus up on my estate anymore. There used to be a little minibus. When my mum was alive, she relied on that when she used to go out. That minibus just to the town and back. You have to phone now. You have to phone up and they'll come and collect you if you need the bus. But they took all the little services off.
And I'll give you the
they're going to
reason
get the
why.
15 minutes. The cities around here is they cut the bus routes off because it's. You know, I mean, I'm happy to walk from town to town. I don't give a shit. I'll go over the hills.
The real reason, see, come on, is it's so rough where you live, they nick the wheels.
The wheels on the bus go missing when you're
if you're in a vehicle where I am, it's more financially viable to use your vehicle to go 10 miles and back than it is to get the bus.
Yeah.
Is I know other places in the country put
That's
public
the thing,
transport.
though. That's the thing, though, isn't it? Though? That's the thing with the rural places.
That's so wrong.
Where my mate lives in a village in Shropshire, like 300 people, and they have one bus in the morning and one bus in the evening.
That's what I used to have when I lived in Shropshire. Where I lived in a little village in Stoke-on-Trent called Halmer End. Same sort of thing. I lived on a hill like this as well, so the traffic was mad. But across the way, we had this beautiful National Trust Park, which was like my back garden. We didn't even have a back garden; it was like a yard. But yeah, they need to seriously keep. I've just seen what Michelle C said in chat a second ago, saying that something about they might be cancelling them. I hope not. It costs a fortune to get on the bus, doesn't it?
Yep.
Just to go down the road a few miles, if that. It's ridiculous. I used to get the bus all the time back in the day, but I haven't got on a bus for about, I'm not joking, over 10 years.
Yeah, but like Ministry said, like Ministry said, like if you live rurally, it is handy to have a car.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
The buses through, buses that go to, the big cities in every hour, and local buses that are sort of every hour as well. So they are pretty regular, but it's just the price of them here is. Well, my daughter went on holiday from South Wales to the West Country, and they arrived in Bristol. They were going to Breen, which is like 20 or 30 miles away from Bristol, and they bought travel passes, and it cost less for them to buy a family travel pass, and it was like a 5-day pass. It cost them less to buy that than it would have for 2 of them to travel to our local town return. Now, that doesn't compute to me. It's the same bus company. Stagecoach, same bus company.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Wow. I remember back in the day, I could get a bus pass for a tenner for a week back in the day, between £10 to £12 in my 20s. I could get to college in Manchester, the city centre. I was a 20 minute, 30 minute drive away on the bus with the stops included to get me to the city centre of Manchester. And who the fuck is that in my front garden?
Well, Tobbs.
Okay, I don't shit outside the front of the house and she just takes it up.
Tobbs.
Anyway, hi, Tobbs.
What's happening? We're all good, you know.
Hi.
Yeah, having a chilled one.
Till the Terminator turned up, and then he started terminating. Moral of the story, isn't it?
What are you doing, Terminator now,
I'm
eh?
only joking, Ministry lad. I'm only joking, man. I'm only joking. I've just fucking there's 2 armed response units on there, but I've got Johnny with me, so I can't go. Come. I can't go, otherwise he'll be getting seized for being fucking a nutcase. Won't you, dickhead? You know what I mean?
Well, he left the Barclay the old Bill, wouldn't he? You know.
Yeah, I've seen 2 fucking armed response units and a big. We've got a new dog section van. Oh, it's like a big traffic car, big Volvo State. But that fucked off. And then I've got Johnny and I've walked down the road and I've clocked him. I don't know what's going on, like, but I fucked off because he's fucking brutal and madhead. Do you know what I mean? And saying that, I don't like videoing on my own doorstep anyway. So I thought, fuck it. Fuck it. What's been happening? What have I missed out and out?
Not bad. 450.
Oh, not a lot. Not a lot.
Must have missed something. Must have missed something in the zoo.
Pretty chilled. Laura's been very open about her views on fake sexual influence and lingerie.
And sex toys are not happy with them. They need improving, if not already. But I can't
You don't
stand them
need sex
myself.
toys, man. You don't need sex toys. You just need a decent man who knows what he's doing.
Exactly. You need a decent man that knows what he's doing. That's what I need. Exactly, man. Thank you, Phil.
All right. There's not many about though, so I've been told anyway.
That's the thing. If they are there, many people want them.
On the ground.
Many people want the same man. I'm not into all that shit, love. I ain't sharing with no one.
Hey, you listen, I'm sure a gamer will teach you a few fucking tricks, man, gamer.
Don't even flip and start, Lee.
Sonia, hey, listen, you don't know who gamer's got the eye for because one's fucking on one lass and one's on the other. To be fair.
One's going north and the other's going flipping west.
No. I'll tell you what it really is.
Wow.
One's gone the shop and one's at home breaking his mother's fingers. For real. Telling you. Little German.
I've heard he's been annoying people, but I haven't heard what he's been up to again.
Well, what it is, it's been put to him. Well, it hasn't been put to him yet. He should have got the info, like, because people on here can't keep their mouth shut, to be fair. But it's been suggested, Natural, put your 500 quid back up, gamer. Pick one of the 3 butter boys you want, and we will accommodate. No problem. Any one of us, bro. Any one of us that was smoking smack in that toilet. Get your 500 quid on the table, gamer. Get your boyfriend, Natural. And we will accommodate, mate. And if you're struggling to find the clock which 3 I'm on about, me, hopefully pick me. I'll fucking roundhouse your fucking ass straight, bro. Not that. Or Paul C. I'm telling you, gamer. In the meantime, you better hope Bobcat don't get hold of you. Little German, man. What it is.
You know. For a bit.
Sobs, what dogs is it? What dogs have you got again? Are they like a German Shepherd cross or something? Or what dogs have you got?
No, they're like German Shepherds, but 10 times better. Low. So the Belgian Shepherd.
Ooh.
One of the most intelligent dogs on the planet.
Oh, nice.
To be fair. You know what I mean? They're like a German Shepherd, but on crack.
Wow.
Fit in my household. All right. You get me?
Crazy. Wow.
But yeah, he's fucking ruthless, Johnny. But he's getting better. He's just nearly had a fight with a big fucking German Shepherd. That's what I keep looking back for.
I was going to say, have you seen that video that's been going around for years of that? There's a little toddler out on its own on the front garden. You know, his little toy bike, and the dog's with it. And next minute, you know, this other dog tries to come over and attack the kid, and the kid's dog flipping lost it, jumped on it, dived on it, tries to go for its neck, and basically protected this little baby at all costs. Absolutely amazing to watch. Incredible. And it just shows you, don't mess with any dog, no matter what, unless you know what kind of dog
That's
it
the
is and
one.
how it's going to be with you. Just don't even bother. And always make sure your babies are protected at all costs. And a dog is one of the best ways to do that, I personally believe.
For real.
I don't think you can
Dogs are very good
any dog
protected.
There's no such thing as a dangerous dog, I don't believe.
Mm. Yeah,
There's no
it's,
such thing as a bad dog, it's the owners, man. But saying that,
Oh,
like, he's
yeah,
a little bastard and he's been
mhm.
fucking hell, man. He's been muddy. I'm
Yeah,
saying that though, he's been molly cuddled him,
yeah.
fucking.
Yeah. We're talking about
Yeah, but Ministry, I'm saying that, right?
Owners projecting their own
Yeah, but I'm
sort
saying-
of feelings onto the dog, you know.
I don't.
Yeah.
No, but you know what, Ministry, I'm saying that, right? And we got him, he was supposed to be about 4 months old when we got him. And he's been a nightmare, mate, and he's been brought up all right, him, bro. Like Bella.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But he's just got, but I don't know what kind of lifestyle he's had before we got him, the way he was treated. I think it's fear. You know, fucking fight or flight. And Johnny decides he's fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Stand your ground, aren't you, Johnny? But it's not funny, really. Type in, Laura, type in Belgian Shepherd jumping, or type in on YouTube, or Belgian Shepherd protection dog, or Belgian Shepherd search and rescue. They do everything, mate.
Wow.
There's just
That's
no
amazing.
switching them
I
off,
love
bro.
it.
The brain's
Dogs, they
always on the go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Constantly. All the time. All the time. I miss having a dog so much. I really do.
Hi, Welsh lad. Great.
Yeah.
I'm boiling out
They're
here.
incredible creatures. They really are incredible. All dogs to me are all dogs. Every dog out there, every breed of dog in this world. Just imagine, by now, how many breeds of dogs are out there. Absolutely bonkers to think about. Your brain can't even comprehend probably how many dog breeds are out there now. Crazy. But like you say, it's down to the owner. It's how that dog is being treated and brought up and looked after and trained. And if that dog isn't trained the right way, no matter what breed it is, then hell to the it could be a problem. And this is what a lot of people forget. It's down to the training. You've got to make sure that dog is trained as best as you possibly can get it, or it could be an issue. You know, you don't want your dog, you don't want your dog
why you've got
attacking a
beef
kid.
with Gamer, Tobbs.
Say what?
DT
Say
wants
what?
to know why you've got beef with Gamer.
Because Gamer like
Is
running
that-
his mouth. And he's a Gamer likes. I haven't got beef with Gamer. Beef has got. Gamer's got the beef. He wants to run his mouth behind the screen. So let him come and face any one of us that he wants to mouth off. But we are more than willing to accommodate him, and he knows it as well. The fucking thick cunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I
well,
mean?
I hope that's cleared that up for DT.
You used to go toe to toe with her last. I mean, her last used to go toe to toe. So he's told all us, go toe to toe with one of us. Just one. Just one of us, mate. Anyone. Take your pick. Isn't it?
Yeah. I miss all this good stuff. Well, not watching the late night streams. Look, I haven't even got a clue what Damon's been up
He was
to.
on. He was
Most
on
of the time he
Saturdays.
comes on there, he's like quite normal.
He was on. Listen, he was on Zara Bees, right? And fucking AJ was going at Quaver River, so I done a live yesterday to say to AJ, stop fucking going at her, man. She's a fucking female for the start, and she's not a bad lass. Do you know what I mean? I mean,
No,
I've never
she's
really
good for
spoke to her. I've never spoke to her on a panel, to be fair, but I've seen her on panels.
She's
She's got a mouth. She's got a mouth, but she's not the fucking only one who's got a mouth, man. Do you know what I mean? But AJ agreed he's gonna fucking stop going at her. But why AJ was on that panel, he was saying that he'd met the Butter Boys And Gamer starts saying, "Oh, I bet you're in the toilets, in McDonald's toilets, smoking smack." Do you know what I mean? As he's guzzling and swilling his fucking puddings with chemicals. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but nobody really takes much notice of what Gamer's
I know that thing, see.
Addiction
I
stuff
know
out
that thing, see, but
he does
listen.
it all the time, and he's had his own problems, and I keep pulling him up on it, as other people do as well. And Gamer doesn't listen. He still chucks it in people's faces.
Yeah, because listen, because what it is, he thinks, listen, this is what it is with Gamer. He thinks he's YouTube famous, but what it is, even if they're like Society, if Society X was truthful with him, Society doesn't like him, man. He's only there because he pulls numbers in. Now, you pull numbers in, Gamer, not because people like you, because they sit and fucking laugh at how much of a mongoloid fucking pedigree, mongoloid, bro. You're unnatural, man. I swear to God. And they think that they've got fans, man. Think they've got fans, and I'm thinking, fucking hell, man. I thought that was harmless, you know. But anyway, listen, Gamer comes from the kind of lifestyle I come from, and he knows the code. You've got a big mouth, you better put the back of the cunt up when you stood in front of me. So if you've got a glass jaw, you better stop throwing stones, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, that's been told, isn't it? That's been
Bob
flipping
disappeared
told.
now. Has Bob stopped looking for him?
No, I reckon Bob Cat will end up getting to him, mate. And he'll end up getting there. What you got to think of though, Binksy, right, is this.
They'll end up bumping into each other.
Bobcat's the only one who's come forward, and many other people are sat, right? So say you've got 40 in, you've got 15 in the chat, you know what I mean? That leaves 25 sat watching. So how many of them 25, for example, right, I think, and Gamer, you're just a little wrong'un, straight up and down wrong'un. And if I ever come across you, that's what it is, because that's what Bobcat's done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God, it tastes amazing. Oh.
Madness, man. Madness, and I fucking try to fucking talk some sense into him at times. But listen, he thinks it's all just behind the screen. And it is. It is. Until one day, like Midnight found out, it wasn't, was it? You know what I mean? Behind the screen till it fucking chooses to come from behind the screen, motherfuckers.
Especially when you're not far from each other. You're in the same area, so, you know.
Doesn't matter how far,
Not that
Ministry.
far from each other.
Ministry, listen, doesn't matter how far, bro. Doesn't matter if you're fucking other end of the country, mate. So what it is, it stays behind the screen until one chooses that now it's time to get real, motherfuckers.
So
what, Dave, son? Are you good, bro?
Can you give Gamer a light bulb as a peace offering?
Yeah, keep your mouth shut. Apologise. Job done.
He'd have to have some lecture.
But you know what it is, Dave? He hasn't got it in. Apologise, mate.
I'm gonna gift him 2 light bulbs. Anyone in chat?
Listen, his ego wouldn't allow him to say sorry, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Well, what's he done to you, Toms?
Just talking shite as per usual, running his mouth. And he knows the score. He comes from the same kind of background I come from, and he knows the score. Unless you're fucking willing to back that up and keep it shut. You know, hey, listen, Dave, listen. 2 minutes, Binksy. Sorry, sweetheart, 2 minutes. Listen, Dave, you've seen me have plenty of arguments on here, right, bro? Right?
Yeah.
Mostly just reacting to people. What you've never seen, bro, ever, is me call anyone out and say, I'm going to do this to you and I'm going to do that to you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Tobbs, just to clear up something with you, because I haven't spoke to you. The other situation with Peter, the reason I fell out with him was the way he spoke to me before he even said anything about the other stuff. It wasn't about that. I don't know if you saw before what happened before he answered that question, but
was I on the panel?
It was what he said to me before that when I asked him to stop using the term child porn, as you know. And I'm not making stuff up. I'm just wanting to clear it with you because I think you got pulled into it thinking it was about somebody else. It wasn't. It was about the way he spoke to me. That was before any of the other stuff come out. And I know what what I'm talking about. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, well, listen, Binksy, right? Whatever's happening between you and him, right, is nothing to do with me. But listen to this, mate.
Well, there's nothing.
I've been about, I don't know how long. Well, listen, you've obviously had some kind of fallout, but listen, mate, I don't know how long you've been about Binksy. I've only known about you for about, say, like, being aware of you for about 6 months. I think, anyway. I'm sure we're fucking guesstimating time. But say 6 months. I've been about for just over 2 years, right? And I've seen campaigns, man. And I'm not saying that you are part of it, right? So don't get mixed up. I've seen campaigns, and again, I'm guilty of this, me. Sticking up for people who get bullied, and I need to stop that. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah, but
I've seen campaigns. Listen, no, just let me out first. I've seen campaigns, right, against Peter Pope. Some of the stuff that he says and examples that he gives maybe isn't right. But listen, it's always been out of context. Like there's a clip of a lab, 50-odd seconds, right? A Peter Pope on my. I'd have to go through some fucking lab, like. But I could find the full lab if it comes down to it. Do you know what I mean? To put the full context out there. But listen, people also think, and that's well Mel's life, right? May I get Johnny took off me now by the cops if I'm fucking lying, right? Because he's fucking dangerous. People think that Peter coming to my house was false shit, and I swear to God, no, it fucking wasn't. It wasn't. There was a little bit of a pushing, a little bit of handbags at dawn. But listen, do you know what? He's not a bad person, you know, Peter. He's not.
Do you know what it is,
He's not.
right? What happened was Ron jumped up and used the term kiddie porn, right? That triggered me, and I said something about that first. And then Peter carried on using the term, so I asked him to stop. He started shouting and screaming at me. Oh, you can't bear to talk about it. People need to be able to talk about it. But he seems to have some invested interest in talking about this shit all the time and doesn't it up. So,
you get the terminology right, haven't you?
Well, I got that tirade off him. I got that tirade off him just for asking him to not use that term, right? Whether he'd seen the question in the chat before that, I presume he did because it had been put in the chat a number of times before he started blowing up, right? So then when I said answer the question in chat because he was getting dug out for that, he then come out with what he come out with. That was on his head. It wasn't anything to do with me. I fell out with him before all of that came out. So his tirade of abuse towards me on everywhere else that'll listen, he can just get on with it because he obviously needs to vent. But you know, there's nothing going on, and I didn't, there's no point getting involved in it because it's not about it. It felt like he was trying to get it out there before somebody come out and said something different. Well, that's his business, but my business with him was done and dusted when he spoke to me the way he did. Nobody does that and gets a second chance with me. I'm sorry, disrespectful as fuck. He knows nothing about me to talk to me like that, and I ain't having it off anybody. So he can make it about this situation that he created with Shire if he wants to, but it isn't about that with me. It went way deeper than that for me. And I don't fall out with people on the card of other people. I fall out with them because they've done something towards myself, and that's the only reason I would. And I wouldn't expect somebody to fall out with anybody on my behalf either. That's not how I work. But just, people do get pulled into things because they're led down a path. Well, I'm just saying it's not. Just you're best off out.
Yeah,
that's all I wanted to say.
Listen, I have got, I believe anyway. I can only say all the emails, but I'm looking at least 36 emails. Right, I haven't looked at them all. I've looked at a few, to be fair, but I haven't looked at them all. Am I thinking this? Why would he send me something if it was going to incriminate himself? So I didn't look. I thought, you know what? I don't need to look. But again, listen, Binksy, and this is not me having a go at you, but we're going on about, there's a lot. I was only saying this yesterday, actually. I think all of us, as channel hosts, should be coming together, right, and putting some fucking boundaries down, because what it is, you get nonce this, wrong on this, he's this, she's that, and then, but listen, let me finish. Let me finish, please, Ministry, because it's important, bro. But then listen, Binksy, and this is not me having a swipe at you. But listen, we've all. It was through Akash actually being in the shop, being a fucking little monk that he has been for 2 years against me, and I just sat back and bided my time, and then shot him facts, right? And now it's getting talked about all over. But then people are saying that you're going on about wrong-uns, but you're fucking mixing with Akash. Do you know what I'm saying? So, how do you think that looks, mate?
Well, as I said before, all this time I've been on here, and it's only since the back end of last year, right? I haven't been on that long. Not one person on panel, not one person hosting has said, can't have him on here because of this, or he said this. Not one person until it was convenient, because I'd had a go on about using that term. He thought he'd throw Akash's words at me and say, did I agree with that? Well, what could I say at that point? It's the first time I'm hearing it. I don't know what the context is or anything else. And I know it's been put out there since.
What context could that be put out as, though? For that to be in
I don't know, but like Aaron says, Akash has a way of, he likes to take people's words and throw them back at them. Because
we've never seen no proof of that, though, mate. We've never seen no proof of that.
What I'm saying is, if I've got to know somebody and I've never given me any bad vibe or never said anything that would make me think, he's a bit of a wrong one, right? And I've been, I've been around a lot of people. So for me to then go, well, I've got to change my view on this guy that I've met and I've been in company with, and I've never had any reason to think that he was any way disrespectful towards me, then because he said something in a row with somebody or he said something untoward, that I'm supposed to think he's a nonce or something. Do you know what I mean?
I don't believe he isn't. I don't believe he's a sex case for a start. Like, I don't like him. I don't like Akash,
no,
right? Only for the. I wouldn't go as far as say 8 though. I don't like him, right? And only for the fact though, Binksy, right, that he's wanted and took it upon his fucking fat self to go at me. You know what I mean? And the first time I ever fucking addressed that for him was for Fat Man Do, and he never turned up like he promised he would. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Because he was up Buzz Texas ass, man. But anyway, listen, don't get me fucking triggered. Because, but listen, it's fucking, YouTube's mad. YouTube's mad,
It
mate.
is. There's some sick people on here, but you know what? It comes back to them.
Listen, I come from the streets, mate. Simple as that. I come from the gutter, in fact. Come from the gutter and climb my way out, right? And what it is, I know what kind of codes I live by. You know what I'm saying? And listen, people dress like me and talk like me, but don't quite fucking act like me, man. On here. And that's not having to go at anyone. Because I'd be here all night pointing it out, man. Do you know what I mean? But like, let's start being
That's why people love you, Torbs, because you're cool.
Let's start being real. But it is what it is, isn't it? Never going to change it. I'm never going to change it. It is what it is. No. But listen, we've had Lancashire I know he wasn't amongst us, but he was an auditor. We've had GMM. We've got fucking idiots talking about babies' bums and fingering. And for that to begin your head, I'm sorry, Binksy, but for that to begin your head, there's something wrong, mate. Because listen, if me and you, listen, let me finish, please. If me and who's on the panel, me now.
Meaning, don't they?
Yeah, but listen, if me and Ministry were going hammering and tongue at each other, right, I would never come into my head to think that's the only way I could hurt him, to make him look small. If they say something like that, you know what I mean? Well, that's just
but when you're talking about Peter Pope and he's repeating certain things over and over, like what he saw when he was a child, his dad doing to his sister, and I'm not going to go any further than that, but he has to be graphic and he has to say it over and over and over, and it's like, you must be getting something out of that, because you just keep doing it. That's what I think. And I don't want to be around people like that, if I'm honest. And the way he spoke, it was enough for me. There was uncalled for. He should know, as a victim himself, a self-proclaimed victim, he should know that language like that shouldn't be acceptable. So, you can't.
You know what, right? Listen, I'm not justifying anyone's actions, because you're right, that kind of lingo from anyone shouldn't be getting shot about, especially on a social media fucking platform.
You wouldn't have him talking like that in front of your missus, would you? You wouldn't want him talking like that to her. So it's not acceptable in anybody's.
But listen, he's been about for 2 years, and when he came about 2 years ago, right, he was going at me first, Peter Paul, right, for nothing, and he was like a fucking hurricane. right? Now listen, I've seen his brain injury card with with a fucking police on it and all that. MPCC. Do you know what I mean? So
Right, guys, I've got to
he's
pop off.
telling the
I'll see you in a bit.
he's telling the truth. He's
Yeah, no
telling the
worries.
truth what he says to us. We're not all the same, but I'm not justifying his and I don't agree with that term, Binksy, child porn.
I know.
You know, I'd call it fucking child rape, mate.
And that's
not
all
child abuse.
that's
I
all
wouldn't
we're
even call
pointing
it
out.
child
It's
abuse.
all we're pointing out because it's important that we don't fucking buy into it all.
I wouldn't even call it child abuse because there's different kinds of abuse, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? I'd call it child rape.
there
Is what I'd label that as.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? You know, and the first time I ever went to jail, believe it or not, was for fucking moving a nonce off the road, mate. Off my mum's block. Age 17, 18 when I went to jail.
My ex got a knock off the police just for shouting at one in the street, making him feel uncomfortable. And do you know what? He got caught trying to touch some kid up in the town centre a few weeks after that. So you know they are protected, and it's yeah, he got sent away, but not for long. Yeah, but you're not allowed to shout at him in the street. Call them. I mean, I don't personally go around shouting at people in the street like that, but he did, and he got a knock from the police about it.
Mad, isn't it?
What's that in the back chat? Sorry, just seeing in the back chat now.
Oh, don't click them.
Okay.
Someone coming in, dropping.
Oh, Ted!
Spam
Are you
links
deaf in one eye?
or something like that.
Yeah, I'm alright, kid.
How pathetic. Oh.
I'm fucking off the gear, me, mate. I've been off the gear for years.
By the way, is that the real Chris in the chat or what? I thought it was a dodgy one.
I've just, not just rescued him, but we rescued him, Teddy. He's fucking off his head. Yeah, Mally German Shepherd. Teddy, is this where you're at now?
Yeah, no worries.
All right. Well, listen, I'll catch up with you sometime when you haven't got mad head. See you later, bro. Sorry, guys. Fucking hell, I've been getting a headache, me, for fucking about 4 days. It's this fucking injury that fella's given me, man. On my shoulder and everything's fucked, man.
What happened?
Fucking Bella, on this field, what I'm on now, fucking pulled us over there, Lo. Not pulled us over. I've got a... Johnny! I've got a retractable lead, so I shot the ball for her. And she usually catches it. As she's got to the end of the lead, she's, instead of catching it, she's fucking... It's hit her nose, and then she's... I've had my wellies on, what I've got on now, and she's fucking pulled me over, man.
Ooh.
And I landed on my chest because I had the phone in one hand, dog lead in one, so I couldn't break me fall properly. You should have seen the bruise on my chest. The bruise from the top of, like the bottom of my collarbone all the way to the fucking bottom of my rib cage, man.
Ooh, ow.
It was only bruised. I tell you what, it was only a bruised rib cage. But fucking hell.
Kills, doesn't it? Kills.
You know how to deal with a gamer, don't you?
Say what?
You know how to deal with a gamer after he
put
got
it on him.
There by
Put
his
it on him
dog
for real.
and give him a whack in the rib.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, gamer, if you're listening.
Gamer's time to put up or fucking shut up, mate. That's what it is. That's how you deal with him.
Seriously, dogs are strong. But the same thing happens to my brother, and he's a big flipping 6'3" guy, built like a brick shit house, and he's a rugby player as well, so he's a big guy, and he's got 2 cockapoos, and he had them both on the lead. They got a bit giddy. It was a wet, rainy, muddy day in the fields, and he just literally went arse over tit because they were going so fast, and it was a slippy, muddy day. He just slipped over. They tripped him over, and that was it. And he cracked a fucking 2 ribs. And similar thing happened with my mum. My mum once took when I used to have a dog back in the day a few years ago, Labrador Lurcher. She was like a medium-sized dog, Labrador with Lurcher mixed in, big, strong girl, but nothing mega. My mum took the lead when I was struggling one day with my back, and I was like, Mum, don't take it, it's fine. No, it's fine, love, I'll have her. She takes her, and if she grabs the lead, Poppy starts running towards my dad because she was obsessed with my dad. She starts running towards him and she literally just dragged my mum along with her and she went up, down, bang.
Yeah.
And she broke a rib. I was like, for goodness sake. And I felt terrible, but that was because of my crazy dog that was obsessed with my dad. It didn't matter who took a lead. As soon as he saw my dad, she was obsessed and she'd be off. Crazy.
Yeah, I've been pulled over by big lurchers of mine in the past, especially in the winter.
What's the Virgin Air Mask?
I've been run into at night by dogs as well. That's not nice.
What? I was going to say, Ministry, right? No offence, yeah. You're obviously a man, yeah. My mother's like a 10, 11 stone woman, yeah. 5'7", size 12 woman, yeah. Sort of average kind of size for a British lady. And my dog managed to get her over. So if, God forbid, that happens to you, you're bigger than my mother. And that's pretty impressive that a dog can pull a guy over like that, It's crazy. Wow.
They know sometimes, especially lurchers, they know when to catch you off guard.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah.
They know when to pull. They know when you've slackened the lead up a little bit and they can feel it in your grip. And as soon as you loosen up your grip, if they're a runner, they'll try and pull it out your hand.
Oh my days. Craziness. And you just got to be careful and realise that dogs are a hell of a lot stronger than giving credit for. They really are physically tough and mentally as well, of course. But yeah. If you're ever stuck somewhere, they drag you out with that flipping pulse and sling it out. Get you out there.
Yeah, I've got a couple of leads that will take the shock my shell. They're sort of woven ones that have got a bit of spring in them. But my dog doesn't have one anyway. He doesn't need to go on a lead.
Yes.
What can you do when you live in a zoo? Don't fuck about with a kangaroo.
Yep. It's Friday.
Telling you, I'm in the fucking middle.
And I'm on the coffee.
I didn't even see Dave jump out.
Yeah.
No, he put a message in chat just saying.
All right. I'm not even in the chat. Respect everyone in the chat, even all the lovers and all the haters. Well, you motivate me to fucking perform. All them haters. I love it, That's where I don't as well. I'm not lying.
Like your haters be your motivators, as they always say. Like your haters be your motivators. Yes.
If it wasn't for the haters, I'd have probably packed this YouTube in a long time ago, to be fair. Honest. And then I think, they just love watching videos, taking resentments. So, it'd be rude not to give them some more. For real.
Wow.
But that's the way I am, though, mate. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm fucking mental. Well, I don't know I'm mental, actually, but...
That's there's a lot of good banter, though.
Yeah, but it drives me on. It really does. No, I know. Yeah, there's banter things, and then there's mongs.
Yeah, like double leading, Michelle.
Well, there's a few mongs, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. In fact, anyway, I'd go beyond a few. It's fucking wick with them, man. Wick.
Well, yeah.
Everybody's
on the spectrum. Who gives a fuck?
I don't know how far
you still
on
have to learn to control yourself no matter where you are on that spectrum. It's still up to you as an adult to control your fucking self. That's all it comes down to.
Hey, what do you think? Sorry to be random, but I've just had a random thought in my head then, I'm like, by now, guys, random Laura Lou, right? I saw a video earlier on of those, was it Stop Oil or whatever they're called, with the orange shit, putting the orange stuff all up a building of some kind, but I missed what building it was. And the people in the chat are like that on the comment section going, big up to the guy with the pressure washer, and he's there, bless him, hosing all this orange shit off this building as quick as he can, bless him. Whilst he's supposed to be working, doing his job, he's got a pressure washer around, and he's there trying to just, wash it all away as fast as he can. But I couldn't think for the life of me what building they were doing it on. If anybody knows, please.
I haven't even seen it, to be fair, though.
No, I haven't. I'm not sure.
It's a orange paint. Right, I'll have a look.
As well,
Yeah.
cricket and fucking shit, haven't they?
I mean, they did the orange confetti at somebody's wedding. They did the flipping orange confetti or whatever it was at Wimbledon the other week. They've obviously done, they've done things in galleries. They did one the other day, apparently, of King Charles, a portrait of King Charles or something. They've gone into the building there and done something to this portrait and then like glued themselves to the flipping wall. I mean, but then you see them in the middle of the street, and I saw these lads just get out of the work van. They were like builders or whatever they were at the time, and they just jumped out and grabbed hold of these people and just moved them out of the way. Hats off to him.
I'm going to jump off. My daughter's just come home, so I'm going to.
No worries, darling.
No worries. I'm going to shut down in a minute anyway, so.
Okay, yeah, no worries, mate, not a problem. But yeah, it's crazy.
And, that's a pretty long one for me, so.
Yeah, you're up, mate.
Yeah, I know Jason's doing his movie night tonight. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
how he's
film
doing
night.
it. I'll be having a look.
Yeah.
In a minute.
What, you're going off ministry?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I've been on nearly 4 hours, so.
Oh, anyone live now?
Yeah.
Who's live now?
Who's live now? Sorry, who's live at the moment? Is it Jason?
Jason's doing a movie night or something. I don't know if he's showing or reviewing or having a panel or what he's doing, but he's live.
All right. No one else?
Anyway.
I'm not going live, like I'm a broke. I'm chilling. I'm chilling like a villain, believe it or not.
Yeah, he's
I'm switching the kill mode on, man.
He's got a panel at the minute, so.
Right.
Yeah, Jason's channel. Yeah, Jason's fine. So that's where I'll be heading. I think that's about it, though.
All right. Society will probably be going live, I should imagine. I don't know, Gripper. Look at this fella. Fella's just been playing. Bella plays fire. So anything that comes off that fire, Bella will get. Can you see, ministry? Yeah. Honest, that just keep that. And then someone's in the morning. And then someone's in the morning comes. You know what she do? She run out. She'll have a piss and that. Do a fucking business and that. And then she'll go to that fire and she'll blow through her nostrils so all the ash, and then she'll fucking chase it, mate. Honest to God. But I'm gonna have a cup of coffee and then I'm gonna take her out, bro. Fucking hell, it's boiling, bro.
Yeah, Jamie's just gone live, so I expect gamers.
Jamie's gone live as well.
Yeah, and Jason's live.
Okay, all right, ministry. Thanks for having us, mate, and we'll speak soon.
No
yeah.
Worries.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah,
take care, everybody. Bye. Bye.
See you later, hello. Ministry, nice one for having us on, bro.
No,
see, I'm not that bad, you know. I'm not that bad, mate. You know, I don't stop all the time. In fact, anyway, I'll read it.
You're good. You're good. I'm always good with you, anyway. This fucking this YouTube stuff is wild, isn't it? You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? It's no secret where my address is. You know what I mean? Both of them. So if I'm not here, I'm at the flat. Do you know what I mean? I shouldn't even respond to motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? I should have learned my lesson by now. You know what I mean? Some people talk too. But listen, thanks for having us on, bro.
No worries, Tom.
See you later, ministry. Hey, ministry, are you going to let people? I'll ask this question if it's all right, and then I'll fuck off. Are you going to let people dictate who should be on? Like, not dictate. Or if anyone suggests to me that, I'm bringing them on. Simple as that. Because I see double standards all over. So I might even start.
I choose who I let on and off.
Yeah, but listen, there's influence. Oh, I fucking can't say it. You know what I'm saying? There's people who influence. People just with a voice. Do you know what I mean, ministry? What it is I'm saying. I'm my own person.
Who to have on and who not to have on.
Yeah, I might let Crinkle back on.
Certain people that I won't bring on when other people are on the panel, but I will bring them on. If certain people aren't on the panel, if you know what I mean, I won't deliberately bring people on just to let them go at it.
Yeah, I know. But listen, mate, sometimes the air needs to be cleared, man. You know what I mean? And like, I know I've jumped on here and responded, but not because I thought, oh, it's ministries, he's soft touch or out like that. It's just because the person was there, or if the person wasn't there, I wanted to get something off my chest. Do you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah. Oh no, Gamer would have heard it. He would have heard it.
Was he about like?
He hasn't been in chat, but I expect he's around and shoved his head in to watch a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt. He'll have heard me. I said
he'll be on Jamie's, won't he? So he'll be on Jamie's tonight.
Yeah, well, I got told I was in bed early last night. I got told that fucking Paul C was in the chat, and Gamer, doesn't matter what panel he's on, doesn't miss the chat. Does not miss the chat. And did he respond to Paul C? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Didn't respond to him. You know what I mean? Told you everything because he knows it's for real, mate. We don't fuck about us for the boys, mate. You want to fuck about, Gamer? Then fuck about. You know what I mean? But he wouldn't even respond to Paul C, mate. Tells you everything we already knew anyway, to be fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the truth be known, I don't really want to go at him, but unless he fucking apologises, then he has to put 500 quid up. And if he doesn't, then we all know the score, don't we? We'll draw from that, whatever we draw from it, won't we? Because the offer's there. It was, Natural was willing to put it up for fucking Andrew J when Andrew J was fucking, and I don't mean no disrespect to Andrew here, but he was blottoed, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, listen, these three smackheads that you were calling, I'm blottoed, bro. You know what I mean? And we're good to go any day of the week. No training, no 3 weeks training, not like that, bro. Name your fucking place and your time and make sure Natural brings his 500 quid. Simple as that. For real. And you've never ever heard me speak like that, have you? Ministry and 2 years.
No.
Do you know what I mean? No. Ever. Even against midnight, I was fucking going at my missus. You know what I mean? Not even like that little cunt. But Gamer, think you're clever. We show you clever, bro. For real. Right, listen, Ministry, I'll let you wrap it up, mate, because we'll be here all night with me, mate, because I'm fucking, I'm like Yoda, so man, I never shut up.
No worries, Tom.
Right, catch you later, bro, yeah? Everyone in the chat, respect. Good night, mate.
Yeah, later. See you later, Tom. Excuse me. Cheers, everyone, for coming in. Impromptu again, which is my way, I suppose, but fresh one. Nice and chilled. What more can you want? Ciao for now.
Oh dear, it seems as if you have earned 5 minutes on the naughty step wearing a fucking dunce's cap. Yellow card for fuck's sake. Big up all the keyboard warriors hiding in mummy's vagina.